Did they finish in the little room with the open mic? I don't hear anything coming out of there. I was hoping to get Joe Curry's in there. I was hoping he would come by.
Yeah, I like to get Curry in here. He rocks. Hello.
Hi. We are. Come on in.
Hey.
Come join us.
Come sit.
How are you?
Yeah, we're live right now. You are.
How you doing?
Yeah, welcome everybody right here to Live from the Governor's Green Room. I'm just rocking out to that music. It was some funk, some funkadelic, funky fresh. We are here live at the Governor's Green Room, me and Tony Walker Fresh to death. Big show tonight. We got Kevin Farley in the house here. Chris Farley's younger brother is in the house here at Governor's. It's not too late. Come on down and join the fun. A lot of great comics in the Giggle Room. Is Pride comedy show going on in there as well, and that's packing out. So just a fun day, a lot of excitement in the air here and in the back hallways of Governor's. So Michelle Fox, we saw Carla Okerson, we saw Keegs, Michael Keegan, and we saw Olga Niemer, and Pork Chop is in the building. So yeah, so we're hoping some people come through today.
And Charles.
We saw Charles as well. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah,
he's a huge Joey Cola fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Charles. Hopefully he pops himself in there too. And Kevin Farley did say he would come through. So hopefully he comes through for a few minutes and we get to talk to him. It'd be very cool. It's weird when you talk to someone who's I remember interviewing Jen Chapin, Harry Chapin's daughter.
Oh, sure. She's been on my show.
And you always want to talk about the dad.
Right.
The Harry Chapin, the legend.
Yes.
But it's weird because you don't want that to be the only, you know what I mean? It's like, so it's good. It's always that little awkward transition because, he's done a million interviews and every time he's talking about Chris.
Right, exactly.
So it would be a little weird, to transition to that. So, yeah, great. I'm glad you're here. So, anyway, tell us all about growing up with Chris, his older brother. What was that like? Did he jump around? Did he fucking fall down and crack jokes constantly? Did you guys really live in a van down by the river? All that kind of stuff.
But, you think they should? I mean, they must expect it. So, do you think they should just surrender to it, or do you?
They should bring it up first. That's what I think. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Like if I was related to somebody super famous, and I'm kind of, also semi-famous because of my relation. I would bring it up. Like if you interview me, I'd be like, "Yeah, man, I'm here. My brother Greg, man, yeah, he's doing great. Whatever. It was awesome, man. We had a great time growing up, and all that stuff." Who we got?
It's I don't know. It's not a name I recognize. It says Z, the letter Z, and then the name Joe.
Right, let's see who it is.
Let's see.
Hey, Z, Joe, how you doing? Welcome to Live from the Governor's Green Room.
Hello,
Z, you there?
Joe. All right, Joe's gone.
Z Joe has left the building, folks.
Joe, if you just got cut off or something, you want to try us again, we're here.
Yeah, we're taking calls. Give us a call here at 516-465-3990.
Right here.
Yeah, there's the phone number
Right there.
right over that way here. I always mess that up.
Oh, I always mess it up, but I just got lucky right on the first shot. So, there it is.
Cool. Like this whole thing going on has been kind of upsetting me. I saw you talking about it a couple weeks ago, or last week was it, on the air with Jackie.
Oh,
Jackie, the joke man Martling, a legend. Oh,
all right. Joe's trying again. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what Joe has to say. Whoops, here we go.
Wrecking the play. Oh shit!
Oh, we hung up on Joe.
I accidentally see this thing that I show every day when I talk about Don. I went to answer the phone. I smacked it by accident, and it hit the phone and disconnected Z Joe. Joe, try us again.
Z Joe, everybody.
Z Joe.
Z Joe. What do you think a Z stands for?
There
we go.
Let's ask him.
Z-
Joe, are you there?
Z-
It's Beansy.
Hey, it's Beansy. Holy shit.
Beansy?
Yeah,
Holy
Beansy. What's up,
shit
buddy?
on right.
Wow, dude, it's been a minute.
Yeah, where you been hiding?
I was in jail for 2 years. No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I haven't been hiding, actually. Been kind of busy, How you guys doing?
Doing good. Didn't you just have a birthday or something? Something just happened with you. I saw on Facebook.
Birthday? No. No, I've been going through a lot with surgeries and all.
That's probably what it was.
Coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow.
Well,
real quick, John Rusiello, you're trying to call in. Let us talk to Beansy for a minute, then call after that. We're not ignoring you, but we're just going to talk to Beansy for a minute. So what happened? You had some surgeries and stuff, some health scares.
Well, yeah, I've been. I had stents again put in, and now I got to go for carotid artery. 2 stents on Tuesday.
On Tuesday you're going in. Wow, man.
Yeah, I got 90% and 80% blockage, so I'm going in on Tuesday.
Well, God bless, my friend.
Yeah,
God
all
bless,
the best to you,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So how you guys doing, anyway?
We've been doing good, dude. We were just talking about you. We're saying, we haven't heard from Beansy in a minute. If that guy doesn't have heart troubles, he better not call us.
He better have a good reason for not calling in.
Heart attack.
No, this is great to hear from you. I'm glad So Tuesday's the big day, and how does that go? Walk us through the stints thing. So you get the stint surgery, and then are you staying in the hospital? Or is it the same day?
Yeah, I'm going to be in the hospital overnight. They just cut a little incision on my neck, put the stents in, reverse the blood, and close me up, and goodbye. And I go back next month, the following month, for the right side.
Wow,
man.
Yeah.
Holy. So what causes it? Did they say why your heart is having what did you do wrong, or so to speak?
And it's just that I guess from the smoking years ago. I'm a former smoker, so
that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's catching up to me.
So no more smoking, obviously.
No, I haven't been doing that. No, none of that shit no more. Wow. I'm done with that. A long time ago.
Yeah. And you're still in Florida?
Yeah, I'm still in Florida. Still in Delray Beach.
Nice, man. Well, God bless you, Beansy. And
all right, man. Yeah. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time.
It has been a long time, man.
It's great, man.
It's good to hear your voice, and all the best on Tuesday, pal.
You got it. Take care, guys.
All right, Beansy. See ya.
Emily Santosis.
Emily Santosis. Of course.
Emily's in the house. What's up, Emily? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, baby? How are you? Good. You gonna sit? You gonna hang?
All right.
Nice.
Santosis is in
Let
the
me
house.
let me get a camera going here. Michelle Fox looking sexy as ever walking by.
She is hot
Oh,
as hell.
oh, she is hot as hell. Drives me crazy.
A lot of
I would
talent
take
tonight.
Viagra for that. I mean, I would.
Oh, you would, huh?
I would take a Viagra.
You would take a Viagra for some Michelle Fox action?
Yes,
Nice.
I would.
Yes.
All right, let's.
I'm not, listen, I'm not.
There's still a little
Everybody's
bit.
fair game.
Yeah,
as
there
far
you
as
go.
I'm concerned.
All right,
That's
let's
what-
take this call here.
Go back in a minute.
Hello there, John Rusiello.
Hey, my man Don.
Hey,
How are
what's
you,
up,
buddy?
John? How you doing, buddy?
All right, pal. Good to see you on the show, man.
Thank
I miss
you.
you guys.
I miss you too, man. It's good to see you. It's good to
Good,
hear
good.
your voice and all that good stuff.
Oh man, I tell you, I'm here with my niece. Paul, you remember Paula, Tony?
Oh yes, I do. Hi, Paula.
Yeah, well, because I'm with her granddaughter. She came down for the weekend, and Dawn and her are going to Disney.
Oh,
And,
nice.
nice.
So it was really great that you're having a live
Must
show.
be rich.
Yeah.
So she's watching what her grandmother watches.
He does all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor,
it
poor,
was pretty good.
poor girl.
He like.
Say hello, Stella.
Hello.
Hi, Stella. Is John embarrassing you?
No.
Oh, he embarrasses us. No, I'm only kidding.
John
How are
rocks.
you guys?
We're doing all right, thanks.
All right.
We have a comedian named Emily Santosis who
Emily
just walked
Santosis
in, and
is
she
in
is
the house.
awesome.
Oh, thank you. And hi, Stella.
Hi.
Stella, how old are you?
I'm 12, turning 13 this
Oh
year.
wow.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it works. You after
We
12
have
is
something
13.
in common because I turned 13 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you may not get the math, but it does make sense if you know
yeah,
me.
Yeah. So it's been 13 years for you.
It's been 13 years.
Wow.
yeah.
God, that's
Is that
All
right?
right, listen, we'll let you guys go. We just
Oh.
wanted to check in.
Well,
John,
thanks
you're
for
the best.
checking in.
Have fun.
You're the best, John. Thank you so much, my friend, and give the best to your family over there.
Love you, pal. Talk to you later.
All right,
Love you
thanks.
too, brother. Peace.
Yes, it's year 13.
Wow. So year 13. So it's
I'm
been
a
13.
teenager.
Yeah. So now
So
you're.
now I'm going to start like fucking rebelling and shit.
Now you could like jump
Oh,
on the
wait,
bed
can
and
we-
have
can
pillow
we-
fights
can
and
we-
stuff.
Can we curse?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course, come on.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys, you strike me as very clean individuals. Maybe not you so much.
Yeah.
Tony's like a straight arrow kind of guy.
Really?
Yeah, no.
No.
No, definitely not. Just fucking around.
There's I forgot her name now. Young comedian. She came in here once a few years ago, and then like all I heard after that was how creepy I was, and she won't come back. What's her name?
That was Hamster or something like
Oh,
that.
Janelle Hampshire.
Janelle
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's dating Dennis now.
Oh, right. Yeah. Are they still dating?
I guess. I don't
I haven't
you know,
heard.
I don't get out much.
Yeah, and you know it's
How
like a
often do you
soap
guys see
opera
me?
with the yeah. I haven't seen you in a while.
Last time you saw me was on Conversations.
Yeah.
We had a pretty good. That was a.
That
That was a
awesome
really good
conversation.
one.
That was
Actually,
my
yeah,
favorite
that
one.
was great.
yeah,
It's one of my favorite conversations. Everyone should check
Yeah.
that out. Check out my conversations with Emily Santosis. It really was a great,
The
a
second
great
one.
conversation. Yeah, it was
The
second
first
one,
one
right.
wasn't bad.
first one was good too.
First
but,
one was good
but
too.
the second one was really good.
Very
Second,
interesting.
You really hit it off on the second one. If
Yeah.
you knew what we fucked up in the first
Right.
one, and we just got right into it.
That's right. Then by the time we have the third one, we're all.
I know, right? On the first one, we were like getting to know me. Second one, he goes, "So how's the cock?" I'm like, "It's all right. It's all right."
All right. Well, that was what, like a year or so ago. So let's get an update. How's the cock?
It's still growing.
Oh.
It's not actually. No, it's not growing. I've lost so much weight. It fucking looks bigger, and it's pissing me off because I just wanted to go away. In fact, I had a great idea.
Yeah.
So I had done a fundraiser recently. It's one of the things I love about being a comic. You get to use your talents to raise money, and it was for Tunnel of Towers.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
know
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Colorful
sure.
Towers.
And I was
Yeah.
Adam McGuire's and
Wow.
raising money for them. And I'm like, you know, it was great to do that for them, but then it got me thinking that I need to raise money for myself. So I'm starting my own foundation. Tower to Tunnel. Because that shit's expensive.
It is. It
is
It's
expensive.
got to be very expensive to get a surgery like that done
Oh,
to
hell
make
yeah.
the
It's-
tower into a tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because that's what they basically do, right?
It's not a tower anymore. It's like a shack you see in like a fucking Brazil somewhere on a hill. It's like this fucking big. Yeah.
Well, you don't use it, so
I don't use
Yeah.
it. If you don't use it,
you lose it.
it's still.
Oh, so that,
But it
It's
could
like-
be
I
turned
wish
into,
that
if you
was
don't
true.
use it, it turns into a tunnel. You could turn it into a tunnel.
I am gonna.
well, wait, if you don't use it, and lose it, then you just continue to not use it, and
No,
maybe
but it's
you
still
don't-
there. But now it's like Jello.
Oh,
Like whenever I fuck with it, it's like jerking off. Do you remember when you were in school? Remember those water things?
Yes.
Those water snakes. It's like that.
So do you still do that? You still
Well,
masturbate?
occasionally
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit,
Yeah.
and nobody, nobody really. I mean, it's.
How can you not? I mean, it's there.
Well, I first of all, I thought I'd be in demand because you know what they say. There's always room for Jello. So I just jam it in there. I figured, why not?
Now, the surgery like that, does that make you nervous to actually do that?
No, not really.
Put
No,
it, because if they put it inside out, right?
No,
Basically.
they take it and they turn it inside out and all that. And then they give you these. They send you home with these dilators, right? It's the only time in your life the doctor sends you home and says, "Now go fuck yourself." So I took my friend for her surgery in the city, right?
Yeah.
And she shows me. I come back, she pulls the covers back. She goes, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Honestly?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "It looks like Frankenpussy." It's just had stitches everywhere. It's just missing the bolts. Right?
Oh, wow.
So now she shows me the dilators, and they're in all different sizes, and you wouldn't believe it, but the biggest one wasn't black.
I don't believe that.
It was orange.
Well, orange is the new black.
That's it.
Sorry,
There
can I
you
steal a
go.
punchline?
There you go.
Sorry.
I'm not coming back here anymore.
Now with that though, so let's just say with the tunnel now, and you got the dilators, and will there be sensation when you're
there's
having
sensation.
sex?
You can have an orgasm.
Really?
Like if I have an orgasm now, it feels different. Like it radiates. It takes a little longer. Whereas before it's and that was it.
Right.
Now it's like,
So that's a good thing.
That's the kind you want, right?
It's great. Yeah, it is because it lasts.
Right.
Actually, I had such a good one. Got my calf cramped up. I was screaming.
Well,
Neighbor probably
how do you think I
fucking
lost
running.
this?
Oh shit!
You got the massive cramp.
Setup. Doc, just cut it off. Fuck it. No, not that. That. So no, it's, when you went amputated, why didn't you bring me? We got a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, there you go.
True. Well, if you need a dilator, I can just use the stump.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. He could stump
You'll be
it.
done in a couple of
Just
seconds.
cover your stump before we hump, okay? I don't know where that stump's been.
Cover the stump before we hump
Yeah.
and do the pump. I don't know.
Something like that.
Does insurance cover that or no?
So it does, but I'm not sure how that's gonna look going forward because with all the shit going on with Trump and
Okay.
there's only two sexes and all
Right,
this stuff.
right.
And-
Hey,
Hey, Kevin Farley is here.
Hello.
Was I interrupting?
No,
Not at all. You
Wait,
want
have a
to come
seat.
have a seat here?
So
All right,
Have
cool.
you met Emily Santosis?
hi,
Emily? Emily?
Emily. Yes.
Let me set a camera up here. Get the
Yes,
mics
Where
going.
am I?
So
Yeah, give me a second. I'll
it
get
took
you.
him like
I'll get
7
you.
minutes to get me going. So just
Oh, you're already in the middle of a thing?
Yeah, we're live.
you
We're
could
live
probably,
on
you could
on
probably
YouTube.
rub one out by the time he gets the camera.
She's telling us about the potential surgeries and.
So
and
I'm trans, so I still have
okay.
my, So
And
I
she's-
just think the way things are going, insurance companies aren't going to have to cover that surgery because right now they do because the Affordable Care Act, it was made mandatory. So
Right.
if it's medically necessary, but with Trump, who knows? But the thing that's holding me back now is I lost like 100 pounds, and I'm running every day and I'm biking.
Yeah, you're looking great.
And if I have that surgery, I'm fucking laid up for like 3 months.
So you might put the weight back on, so you're worried
Yeah,
about
because
the
I'll
weight.
eat Haagen-Dazs like it's going out of style. So I'm putting it off because I don't want to lose. Well, I do want to. All right, I don't want to lose what I got, but I want to lose what I got.
Right. It's
You know what I mean?
you're in what they call like a conundrum.
Yes, I am.
A rock in a hard place.
Well, it's not that
and that's a
hard.
double entendre.
Yeah, no, it's a rock and Jello. It's what it is.
So that's actually on a delay, Kevin. So you are actually
Okay.
on. You'll see it in a
Yes,
second.
yeah.
Just let you know
All
that,
right.
that
It's gonna pop up any second.
Kevin Farley, it's great to see you and
Hey,
have you
thanks
here
for
with
ha-
us as well.
Yeah, I don't want to bother anybody.
No, not at all.
No,
Sitting right over there waiting to go on in a few minutes, so I just thought I'd say hi.
No,
This is
Very
cool.
nice.
You guys, you do this. How long you guys been doing this podcast?
Well, we're off and on. We're not here every single Saturday.
Green Room show was-
but,
yeah.
But we do try to get here as often as we can because we love talking to the comedians. But
You see
Yeah.
the gray on their beards, right?
that's right.
Same with me.
yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
For a while there, yeah.
But yeah,
I got it too. I got it.
But yeah, I'm
used to
in
have-
here every day, and then Don does a show every Friday.
Cool.
So yeah, we're in here a lot working.
I skipped
Yeah.
the gray beard. I cut it off when it was black. I zapped it.
Yeah, so you
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
I
got
have little
nice-
stragglers, like little white ones popping out here. But now you can tell I'm Italian, so Italian. That's all.
Just fuck them as you go.
I do actually. I wake up one.
You don't want to see me without the beard.
You know, I
should
have no
color
idea
it.
when I'm going on.
I tried. My wife actually colored it not too long ago, and
Really?
I looked like
Whoa,
somebody
whoa.
else. Well, she had like a powder that made it all like brown.
You never told me you had a wife.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. About 2 years now.
really?
Yeah.
So when we were, that was.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
I wasn't married. then.
Kevin, be careful, because he'll freaking. Carla, can you do me a favor? Can you find out from Allie when I'm on? I have no idea. Thank you. I got no clue. I could be on that now.
They could be calling your name right now, and you.
You're out there like Bueller. Bueller.
So it was nice. You got bumped from McGuire's to here, which
I
is
know.
nice.
You heard about that, huh?
Oh yeah, because this is
No.
the Mecca here. So
This one's
that's
the
great.
better, yeah. I mean, I like McGuire. I played McGuire.
Yeah.
too. That's
McGuire's
a
a
good
great
one.
club,
Yeah,
It is more, like a more,
more
intimate. Yeah.
This is a bigger club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
400 something seats.
Yeah, no.
McGuire's. I was there Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was packed out. They almost opened the doors to the
Oh,
lobby.
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
every single seat was full.
Very nice.
And I think the AC's rated for about 100 people.
Yes.
And then
I
about
think you're right.
250. Yo, it got hot. I had boob sweat and ball sweat. It was the worst. I was just fucking moist everywhere.
Not always a bad thing.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Very
Hey.
good. There you
Very
go.
cool.
Very
I mean,
good.
What did she say? 25?
25 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So Allie's on
25.
doing the set.
So I was 15 and now I'm good.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice. I love Allie. She's awesome.
Yeah, Allie rocks.
Allie Walker. It's lucky her mom didn't name her street.
Allie Streetwalker.
Streetwalker.
I mean, Allie Walker's still close enough.
True indeed.
That's funny.
I'm just saying.
Very nice.
Play the card you dealt. I don't know.
So we got Kevin here in Long Island. So
Yeah.
how often do you come to the island? How often are you here?
Yeah, I used to live in New York. Then I moved down to Florida.
Oh.
And my stepson is going to play football. He's playing football down there. So
Nice.
I used to come here a lot, up here. I did the other governors one time.
Brokerage?
Brokerage, yeah.
Oh,
I
right,
did
yeah.
that one, yeah. And then this one, and I think I've done McGuire's too. So I like all of them, yeah.
Got the trifecta.
I
Yeah,
did.
get the
I
whole
did
trifecta.
The trifecta. No, it's fun to be here. I love this
Don't
place.
you find it like hot as hell in Florida?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be. It was hot
Yes.
today. Isn't it hot
Right
like
now,
that all the
yeah.
time down there?
Yeah, well, in the summer it's pretty bad because it's like 100 degrees, and when you get in your car and you're like,
I went down there for Christmas like 7 years ago. My ex
Yeah.
moved down there. I walked his dog at 6 a.m.
yeah,
on Christmas Day.
yeah.
It was 85 degrees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And no, that's not Christmas.
No. It, in the summer it's even worse.
I can't imagine.
I like to come up here in the summer. That's where you get
Yes.
nice weather. Yeah, but
Yeah. Get the nice
you guys
breeze.
have had a cold spring. I heard. Yeah, like there was a lot of rain up
Rain.
here.
Yeah, a lot of rain. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been skipping spring lately. Like
You
the
got-
last
Right.
You
few
got
years.
alligators though, so I mean we'll keep the rain.
We had an alligator. I had an
Fucking
alligator in my backyard.
What?
Yeah, I had an alligator in my backyard. We called him the captain. And yeah, he was, it was a little nerve wracking. I had, another thing about Florida is the bugs.
Oh yeah.
There's all
Yeah.
kinds of
Big
bugs.
palmetto bugs.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
gators and bugs. Man,
I
yeah.
heard the gators don't like. Somebody told me like they kind of like if you're going down the street and they're like over there, they don't really fuck with you.
No, they don't. fuck with it. They don't want anything to do with it.
Why do I
No.
feel like they like? All I ever see about gators is them eating people.
Right. Well, there was that
Yeah.
story just a few months ago, right? Was it a lady was, oh no, maybe it was a guy. Something about like he went too close to it.
And
The
it
thing
comes out of the.
Yo,
Yeah.
didn't some kid get eaten by a gator at Disney? Yo, Stella, be careful!
Yeah,
She's still watching.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Stella.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it was. So
Disney.
yeah, guy got too close. The alligator attacked it, and then the woman came out with a golf club or something and beat started hitting the alligator, and he eventually gave up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
cool.
Something weird like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys down there, the real native Floridians,
Yeah.
guys that, work in construction, and they're like, I used to wrestle those as a kid. Like, really? Oh, yeah, man. We go out there in the bayou and wrestle.
Yeah. It's a whole different world
like
compared to
some
here, man.
They're not afraid of those
Come out
guys
on that.
at all, yeah.
What now? What is it? Wisconsin? You guys are from?
Yeah, I
originally?
grew up in Wisconsin.
What's it?
No gators there.
No.
Yeah, right.
Cheese, though, right? Not the
That's-
cheese.
Lots
Yeah,
of
they got
cheese.
cheese, lots of
Serial
cheese. Oh, that's
killers.
right,
Lots
yeah.
of serial
Yeah.
killers. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
What?
serial- Jeff Dahmer's from there. Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, we're pretty proud of Jeff. Yeah.
Well, we have Rex Heuerman, so
Yeah, we got
Rex Heuerman?
Yeah,
he's
the
massive.
dildo
Never
killer.
heard of
Well,
him.
not alleged.
Seriously or not?
Alleged
Well,
Gilgo
true,
Beach
true.
killer.
Dildo killer?
Gilgo.
The Gilgo Beach.
Gilgo
Gilgo.
Beach is the name of a
He
town on
killed-
the South Shore.
He killed hookers, so there's
killed
probably
prostitutes.
dildos.
Yeah.
Probably dildos involved.
Yeah,
Yes.
it probably
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
This went unsolved for like 10 or 15 years or
Yeah.
something. Just 2 years ago, they finally
They just
caught
caught
him.
It went
Wow.
unsolved because it was hookers and nobody cared.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it's
they caught him
sad.
with a slice of pizza that he ate, and they were able to match it to his DNA. That's how they found.
That's
That's
great there.
That's how,
You know, you
that's
sit
the
there and
day
go,
that-
wow,
yeah.
they're really great. Then how come you didn't get them earlier?
Yeah, exactly. And they don't know how many he killed.
Oh,
Right, they're
no.
still investigating.
Actually,
Yeah.
You know what? I was on my bike this morning. I rode the bike path from Wanto to Captree.
Oh, nice.
At 4:45, and then I think about it: a woman by herself, sun's not even up yet. What if Rex ain't the guy?
Yeah, with some other dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end
Because there
up
was a couple other suspects. You
in the
know.
woods
Was
somewhere.
there?
So
Yeah.
if somebody did approach you, would you then just kind of like show them, and then that would like
I'll
freak
show
them
him
out?
the cock. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then
Like,
they.
oh my God, pop! You know, just like throw a right hook.
Yeah, because that will distract
just-
them. They'll see,
Yeah, I don't know.
see the Jello, and then they'll say, "Holy
See the
shit!"
Jello.
I'm like, listen, I'll let you kill me if your cock is bigger than mine. And when he goes, what? I pop him right in the face.
No,
Funny.
that's great. So go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, what do you do when you see the captain in the backyard? Like, how do you get rid of a gator? Do you call people in? Is there a method?
You let
to
him do whatever he wants to do.
That's why he's the captain.
I threw a golf ball at him one time. Yeah, but I missed
I think the
him.
club probably had better effect.
Yeah. No, one day Captain just wasn't there. I think he goes where he wants to go. Yeah, and I don't
I think
I
that
don't
would
get in the
make.
way.
I think that would make me more nervous if I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Did he get in the house?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't let our doggies out there because Captain's gonna get them.
Yeah.
Right,
Sure.
yeah.
Wow.
Captain Crunch.
That's right. He eats Pomeranians.
I think he could probably eat a Doberman. I'm just
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
Things,
Good guess.
for sure, man.
I think
The captain with the
can
name
eat
of
a-
the captain.
I think he can
Yeah.
eat a Farley. Yeah.
He might. He'd be full for a few months.
Speaking of which, how did you lose your leg?
What's
How
that?
did you lose your
How did I
leg?
lose my leg?
That was an alligator.
Yeah, it was shark attack.
it was the captain.
Is the captain?
Yeah, shark attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you Google Long Island man survived shark attack, you will see my picture.
Oh, you're not fucking around.
I'm totally fucking around.
See, you're not a nice guy.
I can't. I usually don't get through that without laughing in the middle of
That's
it. So
fair.
I'm not very good at making people believe that.
So when you have sex, do you take it off?
Are we still talking
this-
about the leg?
Yeah. What else are we talking
Well,
about?
there's a lot of things that come off if you're gonna have sex.
Well, I mean, that's true, but I'm talking about the leg.
Yes. I mean, I've left it on here and there, but
Anybody ever ask you to leave it on? Like, I want to.
no, they asked me to take it off because the stump is the biggest thing that I have.
Stump is you gotta
So
use.
if you ever have
gotta
stump-
use all that.
if he ever gets
You gotta
performance
stump
anxiety, he
job.
just takes it off and he just, hey,
That's my whole act when I go on stage. I
Yeah.
go on stage with long pants, so I talk to the audience. I say, let's stretch out. Let's get ready for a fun show. Let's stretch his neck out. And because like I just did, it spins. So I do that on stage, and they don't see it coming. So I'm wearing long pants, so
freaks it
the
out.
whole place just goes quiet.
That's hilarious.
And but it works.
It's kind of like when I talk about my dick when it come out looking like this. They go like,
Right.
what?
Right, you
don't know
the same
which
thing.
one.
You spin it.
Yeah, well, no, kind of.
Like captain.
So
I'm gonna go back in there, get ready,
okay,
pump it iron.
Too
Kevin, we appreciate
too
you
much cock.
stopping in.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
thanks so much
yeah,
for
yes,
popping
it was
in
nice to
here.
meet
We
you.
appreciate
I hope you have a great time out
Yes.
there. You were here last night too, right?
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah.
it went well.
Went well.
Because they're great crowds here. Yeah.
Great crowd.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I'm happy.
Great.
you
Kevin,
guys.
thanks for
You're the best.
stopping
Thank
by.
you.
We appreciate it very much.
Kevin Farley, ladies and gentlemen.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
So now I didn't know this. I didn't know that Chris had a brother. So
Oh.
I go on the website and see Kevin Farley. I'm like, that's gotta be.
Oh, it looks exactly like
Oh
it.
yeah,
Exactly
Except
like
the
it.
facial hair. I'm like, that's gotta be.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's rude to like bring up his.
That's what we were
deceased-
saying
We're
before
actually-
you
yeah.
came in. We're like, how do we segue into Chris? for
How's
that?
Chris?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Like you know,
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how do we get? Because I knew he wasn't going to be in here long, so I was like, how do we segue to Chris? Do we ask him? Should we? I think we.
How long has it been actually?
Since Chris Farley passed away?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Let's see.
At
Hey
least 10
Siri,
years.
when did Chris Farley die? Let's see.
So have you?
Farley died December 18th, 1997
Wow.
at age 30.
Holy shit!
Come on,
97.
come on.
I'm so glad you asked that now.
I know.
What happened?
Hello.
Come on, come sit.
I'm timing
We're-
myself.
We're live on
Timing
YouTube.
myself.
And you're Ann, right?
Yes, it's Ann LaPuma.
Yeah, Ann the
Hey,
Puma.
all right. How are you?
Ann was kind enough to reach out to me and ask me to be on the show. So thank you, Ann. for your work.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
Yeah, fantastic.
Give me a second to
Thank
get
you.
a.
Thank you.
Give me a second to get you on camera. Let me get this set up.
Yeah, we're gonna get you up on the camera.
There's like a 20-second delay for curses, but it doesn't work because all the curses. Are
We're still
going
allowed to curse. Yeah, we curse anyway.
Curse all you want, Ann. It doesn't matter.
through. Let her rip.
And this is just something you do every Saturday night?
Live from the governor's green rooms.
Not every Saturday, but we try. We try to get in here often. And
nice.
and then what about you? You don't really get up on stage that much, right? Or do you? Not as much as you
mostly
should.
Produce. Well, thank you.
Yes.
I started out being up on stage, but then I got
Right.
into putting shows together. and
Okay.
I've been
Right.
doing that.
So more of the producing.
So-
end
Do you
of it.
find that I find it more fun to come tell my dick jokes?
I find
and
it fun to
leave
come too.
As he doesn't have a lot of fun, mind you.
Excellent.
So, thank you. I'll be here all week. So
Try to veal.
I find it tip you waitress. Not that tip. All right. So
No.
I find it's better to come tell the jokes because I find I produced one show and it was like herding cats and fuck that. I already have a full-time job.
It is tough to produce a
And
show.
no, because like
Yeah.
right now, you put me on the show. Am I where I'm supposed? No, I'm in here. Right?
Most people don't leave the green room.
No, I know I had time.
yeah,
I know I had time.
But I've heard.
I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
I've
Just like
heard that
this
your
bitch.
shows pack them in, and I heard that.
you.
I've heard that
Really?
about
Oh,
you.
I heard you don't.
I've had
Pack
some
it in.
really good
well,
shows.
true.
Yeah, I've had.
Sorry, go ahead. I just. All right, go ahead. You go.
I've had some great shows.
Yeah.
Great people. I've met so many wonderful comics.
Sure.
And audience, members, and it's been great. I mean, I was just telling them my first show, I was much more calmer than I am now. As you
Really?
go on, I don't know. For me, I
you're
guess
calmer
beginner's
now?
luck. No, I'm calm. I was calmer
calmer
at the
then.
beginning. I didn't know what
Really?
the hell I was doing.
Right.
And how I got into producing was I started doing stand-up. I took the course with Peter and
Peter
Pinel's
and, Rich.
yeah, Rich
And
Walker.
Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell I did a little stand-up stint at my church.
Oh wow.
And I had so much fun. People said, "Oh, you should do stand-up." So I found Rich Stand-Up University, and
Yep.
I did that. And then I was doing open mics and all. But I had young kids at the time, so it
Okay.
was tough getting out at night.
I've never performed in
So
a church.
Evan Weiss, you know Evan Weiss?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was doing this contest at
Yeah.
McGuire's
Right.
when John Ryerson owned the place.
Oh yeah. Back
So,
in the day.
I'll be in this show. I'm like, all right, and I went in it, and my material's a little unique because my kids have two moms.
Really?
Yes.
No.
I know, but it is Pride Month, so I can say it.
That's right.
Anyway, and the whole gay thing, and he loved the topic,
Right,
And
yeah.
apparently he had a gay brother, and he's like, "Oh, could you please do a show here for the gay community? My brother's been bugging me." I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I said yes.
What year was this? So the back when you were doing this, it wasn't as
This was
accepted.
about 2010. Well, it was about 2010.
Oh, so you were. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the cusp of.
yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere around
Yeah.
there. And so I said yes, but like I said, I had no idea what I was doing.
Wing it.
I knew a couple of people because I took the course.
Sure.
So I knew Peter and Rich.
Right,
And
yeah.
they introduced me to Peach.
Oh, Peaches.
Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches
Oh,
Rodriguez.
Peter's wife.
Yeah.
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 And I guess I had done a couple of open mics, so I knew some comics. So I filled the show up. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I had like 10 comics.
That's all right.
And I hosted it, and it was like I was so comfortable because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh wow.
I think I wore a tux, and I wore boxers, heart-shaped boxers.
Nice.
I
That's
was so
fantastic.
comfortable, I dropped my drawers.
I don't believe you. Can you show us
Yeah,
now?
I was hoping
I'm
you were
not
gonna do that
wearing
tonight
boxers
too.
now.
Yeah.
And I was
Even
a lot
better.
thinner then.
I don't even own boxers, and I have a penis.
And the show. Oh, and I forgot the important part. The show sold out.
Beautiful.
There you go.
And
Beautiful.
that was my beginning.
Wow, so you
Wow.
started
And I
off with a
was just,
bang.
Like
Yep.
off the cuff, talking off the cuff, and it was great.
Could I just go back
Now
for a
I
minute?
get up there.
So
Yeah,
you did
sure.
it for Evan Weiss's gay brother?
No, John Ryerson.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was the
The late, great
motivator.
John Ryerson.
That was the motivator
Okay.
for Ryerson to ask me. I don't
Okay.
think his brother even came to the
I don't
show.
think I've met. I don't think I met him.
I
Well,
met him
he
back
sold
in
it.
the day.
John
He
and,
sold it a long time
He
ago. yeah.
passed away, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, did he?
That's why I said the
About a
late,
year
great
or
John
so?
Ryerson.
Yeah.
You did say that. It didn't
Yeah.
register.
John Ryerson was
He
great
was a
dude.
character.
He was a character. He was always,
Yeah.
every time I ever saw him, he was drunk.
Yeah.
And
it's
but he was
true.
great. He loved comedy, and he did a
Yeah.
great job with McGuire's. That's where I started doing comedy back in
Really?
the day in the '90s. And
I heard it was a real freaking cowboy Wild Wild West freaking shit back in the day.
oh, the McGuire's was for sure back in the day when we were all the comics that were then. There's not many that are still around now. Not many that are still here like that. They're alive, but they're not doing
Yeah,
comedy.
cocaine.
Yeah, it was good times.
I bet. You got a little something right here.
Yeah, that's just my whole beard.
So why do you say that you were calmer then? I would think it would get easier as
I don't know. I guess, I had a couple of not so great sets, and I think that
So now it's in your head.
It
Yeah,
shook your
that's
confidence.
me up.
Yeah.
But, for the most part, I when I host, I find it's the best way to go.
I love hosting.
When
Love
you're
it.
on, you're on, and if you're not on, you just introduce the next comic.
Right.
Get off.
And it's more about just kind of supplying an energy
Yes,
as opposed
exactly.
to having this genius,
Right.
clever set.
Right.
Yeah, which
Well,
there's
I
nothing
need
clever
some
here, so I enjoy
respect.
that.
Because she told me I should go with that.
All right.
Oh, all right. Emily
I,
Santos.
I want to see Emily's set.
Oh, okay.
She's amazing.
All
All right, so
Oh, that's. I'm sorry. I never know.
Thank you so much for having me.
if you want, if we're still on, come on back then. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And I think
This was great.
Frank Walker.
Yes. Oh, Frank Walker.
You know Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
know
just
Frank.
he's a musician.
Yes. Yes.
he just-
I was doing. Yes.
Open mics with him? Is that what it was?
I was kind of like working out of this bar that my friend bought and didn't know
Okay.
what to do with. We
Oh,
used to have
okay.
live music.
Oh,
All
okay.
the time. That's how I met him. Carrie McQuaid.
Oh, Carrie McQuaid, sure.
That whole How
Yeah.
is Frank?
He's good. Well, he was just in here the other day, and I mentioned I was promoting your show, and he said, "Oh, I know Ann." So
That's amazing.
that's
He's
that's
an amazing musician.
He's
he is
awesome.
amazing
I love
musician.
Frankie.
Thanks for
But
reminding me of
but
him.
he's a dick.
Is
No, I'm
he?
kidding. No,
Oh.
I'm his brother. I'm his brother.
I was gonna
So-
say when I walked in.
No, you
I
didn't.
wasn't thinking of Frank, but I
Oh.
feel like you look familiar.
Yeah.
You just felt like you know me. That's the atmosphere we provide in here. We just make everybody feel welcome.
Everybody.
What's your name?
Don.
Don.
Don Sill.
Don
You
Sill.
look like
See, that's Don
Like,
Sill.
like windowsill.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you look me up, Donald Duck, windowsill, Don Sill. That way you'll remember it.
You guys are great.
You're
Thanks,
great.
you're awesome. Yeah,
thank
we
you.
appreciate
Absolutely,
you. Kick
yeah.
some butt tonight.
Just chat away and
Live from Governor's Green Room. Anybody that's walking around, come on in and
come
chat.
in, or they watch live. Is
They,
anybody
Well, yeah,
a bit of
people-
both. They watch, they call in, they.
Yeah, so they're commenting and watching. Yeah,
Okay.
Kevin Farley, who's headlining the main room, he just stopped in a few minutes ago. So yeah, we
Yeah.
just grab everybody as they're walking by. We
Yeah.
hang out and talk about the
I
night.
never do anything on a Saturday night.
Hey,
so
there you go.
All right.
Ah, very good.
All right, we'll have you back another time.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks for stopping in.
Can peek in at the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yes. Oh, what? You still have another 20 minutes?
Oh, okay.
Or me.
Come on back, Emily Santosas.
All right.
She's funny.
Yes,
She rocks, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Complete all your funnies in here.
No, I got
Is she talking about your boobies? Well, she said your funnies.
Don't
I don't
deplete
know.
all her funnies.
Yeah, don't deplete the
So-
funnies. I don't know.
Yeah, so we could get back to what you were talking about,
What?
the surgery and all.
Well,
that
yeah, but before that, so I lost all this weight. I told you, right?
stuff. Right. Yeah.
So I went to Express. You ever seen those in the mall?
Yeah.
They have like a lot of fashionable women's gear, but I could never fit in any of it. So now I can. So I go, and over the past 4 weeks, I bought like 7 suits.
Yeah.
Vests, pants, everything. And the pants I bought, size 12. I was like a 24.
You're doing
Motherfucker,
good.
I'm putting the 12s on, and there's like this much gap. So I had to go back to the store 2 weeks and buy sets of pants in a 10. So now I bought it.
Wow.
And while I was there, I squeezed in a bra fitting, and I got a new bra because my tits was swimming. Because I was wearing a 44 triple D, and now I'm a 40D. So my boobs was just like.
So because you're losing weight, so you're
Yeah,
losing it everywhere.
because all of that is like fat tissue.
Right.
So.
I was setting up camera angles. What do you, a gap? I didn't see what you were doing. So what do you mean a gap?
Like
My
it's
pants were too.
big.
No, my pants were too big, and I just bought them.
Right,
I
right,
bought a
right.
size
You're
12
losing weight rapidly.
like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I went to go back and get a 10, and these are like $100 pants.
Right.
So I
right.
dropped another $300.
Oh wow.
Well, that's
I'm
actually.
super
Is
pissed,
that?
man.
Would you say it's a good problem to have?
All right, so I'm pissed, but I'm happy. I'm more happy than pissed.
Right. Yeah. Because you're losing weight, you get into your goal.
Now, if I had to go
Right.
back and buy 14s, I'd be
Right.
double fuck.
That's my
So-
problem.
Yeah.
Right?
if you're wearing tight clothes though, you're showing off the boobs, but
Yeah.
then they're seeing a bulge too. So like.
no. I tuck, man. I'm
Oh.
good. Yo, I got 13 years experience, man.
Well,
Yeah,
true.
that's right. She's
I tuck and
13
roll,
now.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Is that uncomfortable to tuck?
No, well, kind of. Like when I'm biking, because it's like right up on the seat, and I'm just getting crushed
Jesus.
between my pelvis and the bicycle seat. It's like, right? Sucks.
So you're basically sitting on it.
And if I'm wearing anything too loose, it doesn't stay.
Right.
And the shit will start like hanging down.
Right. Right.
And that's why I don't wear short shorts, because they look like 3 legs and shit. And I can't have that. So I got
Yeah, I'm in pain just
girl
hearing
problems.
this.
Well,
Yeah, that's-
kind
Oh my goodness.
of. Sucks.
I always wondered, if like how hard that is to maintain that, like
Maintain? I like how you said that.
And pain.
the tuck.
Well, actually, believe it or not, it got more difficult because when I started the hormones, it was bigger, and it shrunk. So when it was bigger, I could.
So you
it would
packing? Were you
stay.
packing as when you?
I
As a
was.
man?
I was.
You
I
had a good
had,
size.
I had no complaints.
Yeah. Wow.
know.
So you gave all that up, and you had Big Johnson. And
What I really give up?
well, you know,
I gave up about 6 inches. I still have 4, I think.
There you go.
I was. No, dude, I was fine. I was laying pipe. Like, I was good. So, I was in the union. I was
laying that pipe in the union. Yeah, the good.
so,
Making a lot of
so now,
overtime.
now I'm in the trash union.
Nice.
You gotta use that tonight.
Yeah, there it is.
The jokes just write themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So now that it got smaller, it doesn't stay. Because it's
Right,
not like, you know,
right.
so it's like, stop moving around. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like when you're like a kid, you get your first hard on and you don't want to, and you're in class and some shit.
you're freaked
I think
out,
Eddie Murray Turtle
Yes.
Joe, and you don't want it because it's like, boing, you're
Right.
probably wearing sweatpants, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's like this and in reverse now. It's just fucking hanging there like a fucking dead weasel. Well, you look perplexed.
I will just. Yeah, I'm just thinking that it's painful. That's
You
all.
look
I'm-
stumped. Sorry.
Do they have special underwear for the tuck?
They do.
They do?
But I'm not wearing that shit.
Oh, you don't.
So you're like MacGyver? You just use duct tape?
Well,
you just fold it in and just sit on it.
no. I wear tight underwear, which basically is what that is. I think it's called like a gaff or something like that. So I just wear tighter underwear, and it kind of keeps it in check. Most times.
Right.
But sometimes, like if I'm walking, I might do like a little like hip check, just to like get it back. I don't wear thongs. I actually bought a thong. I was out with 2 girlfriends and we were at Victoria's Secret, and I bought a thong. No fucking idea what I'm gonna do with it. Because it's this little. I can't fit a ball.
the sides
I can't
of it.
fit one ball in this fucking triangle, right? So I have no idea why I bought the fucking thing. It's like dental. It's up your ass,
Yes.
and I don't want anything up my ass. And it's not fun. Being a girl is not fun. In fact, I was talking to my ex-wife about this today, who went from "you're gonna be a man in the dress" to talking to me about hormones and shit. So very good, very happy about this. Time heals all wounds.
Yes. Acceptance.
Right.
So yeah, she's great. And we're talking about how being a woman is like uber fucking expensive. I went to Ulta for her because she wanted like some lip gloss or whatever. She asked me to buy her makeup. Fine. It's $100 fucking
Wow.
for 3 fucking things. And then when I bought my bras today, I went and got a bra fitting.
Yeah.
2 bras, $96.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't wear a bra. You don't wear makeup. You don't get your nails done, $70 fucking.
Yeah.
Hair's $200. Pedicure is $20, and women make less. You can kiss my dick.
I had
This is fucking fucked up.
I had no idea bras were so expensive.
Yeah, no, your good ones are.
Yeah.
I went to Soma, so it was like $50 a bra, but they have good bras. But if you go to like fucking Rainbow, it's wear once and one and done. It's $6.
Speaking of Rainbow, we got the show going on here.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
good.
there you
I like the segue there. That's very nice. But yeah, it's all inclusive, or I'm on the show, so it's ball inclusive. But it doesn't matter. I can do this all night. Let's go.
It's ball inclusive here tonight at Pride Day.
Is Mary Capone in there?
Yes.
She
Well,
is.
I didn't see her yet, but she's on.
She's on the bill. I saw her on the poster.
That's the all-inclusive part, because she's straight as a fucking arrow.
That's why I wanted to make fun of her. I was going to congratulate her for coming out.
I think I could turn her out.
Yeah, you might be able to.
I mean, if she stays below the waist, she's straight. But if she goes north, starts fucking with the tits, then
Yeah,
I would love to see you turn her. That
I would love
be
that. That'd be
awesome.
fun.
Is
That'd
that
be awesome.
is there a bet involved here?
What's your price?
I mean, what are you putting down? Because
That's what I'm asking you. What do you want?
I think I can do it.
Really?
I think I can do
In
it.
here, so we can all see it, like on
That's
camera.
a stretch, bro.
We want to see you. Yeah, convert her right here on the air.
That's a stretch. No, I think I think you can too. I think you could. I would like to see you turn.
Mary's a
Mary out.
church-going woman, so you got quite
Oh,
the.
she's gonna be oh god, and she's gonna.
What's
gonna be
What's
so
your
exciting.
What's your plan here? I mean, are we using the cock, or are we like how do you?
If I get really excited, and she's attractive. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I can
Yeah, she is.
definitely
Mary's
swing
hot.
it. It's gonna swing.
Really?
Yeah. No, totally. I've had sex with a woman as a trans woman.
Oh, have you?
Really? When
Yeah.
did that
Oh, yeah,
It
right.
was good. The Jello, it worked. Not for very long.
How,
But it worked.
so you still have attractions to women?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. See, I find men, it's sexual. Like something about like a man, especially a taller, like man's man. I don't want no effeminate motherfucker. I can't. Like, I feel like if I'm
Right,
gonna have
right.
sex with you
Right.
and you say stick it in me, I'm like, what? Time out.
yeah,
right.
That's
Yeah.
not. I'm the girl here.
Right,
That's not
yeah,
why I
right.
fucking did all
Right,
this.
you don't want
I'm
that.
out on that. Cross.
Right.
I'm out on that.
Right.
You do you. That's not me. I want a man to be like a fucking. I want
So
it to look
like
you
Don
could
Sill.
beat my yes. I want you to look like you could beat my ass, but you don't.
Right,
So
right.
I need that kind of guy. Definitely taller,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So, but women are beautiful.
Yes. Agreed.
Right.
Women, well, except this one. But
That's not true.
women are gorgeous, and I can look at a woman and just be like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Right. So
Right? Women are beautiful creatures.
yeah.
You had a relationship with a girl who's a comedian.
Yes,
Well,
yes, I did.
I mean, I don't. I hope you don't mind that I even brought. But I think she's beautiful.
Yeah,
do.
she is.
Yeah,
she is.
yeah.
Didn't work out.
But, oh yeah. I didn't. I hope it was all right. I'd mention that.
No, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I wasn't asking, what it was like, what she's like in bed or anything. I was just,
No.
I was just pointing out that she was a beautiful
Yeah,
woman.
yes, very much so.
Yes.
Very much.
So,
Next
So
subject.
are you afraid?
Oh, yeah,
So are you afraid if you get the surgery and you got the tunnel now, and then all of a sudden you get an attraction to a female that?
Oh, my tongue game is on point. I'm fine. I'm fine, bro.
She's thought it all through. She's thought this all through.
Dude, I have done
My tongue game is
literally
on point.
everything. I was a guy with a girl, a guy with a guy, a girl with a girl, a girl with a guy. I've done it
You've
all.
been around the block, as they say.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
and
I've got us all
basically that hasn't changed.
No.
Yeah,
My attraction is to the person,
right.
whether or not they're male, female, trans, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a good person, and I do have to like you.
Right.
Right.
Like you could
Yep.
be hot as fuck, but if you're a huge dick,
Right.
I'm out.
Right.
It
Yeah.
usually when somebody's good looking, guy or girl, and they're a dick, it takes away
It makes
from
them
No,
ugly.
it does.
It makes
does.
them
You ugly on
ugly.
the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
God
exactly.
don't like ugly, right? I can't, like I am self-deprecating, right? Like I say I'm not beautiful. And I like people that can make fun of themselves or aren't full of themselves. Like if you walk around like, yo, I am the shit. You are shit. I'm not interested.
Right,
Cause
right.
because you just know what kind of person they
Yeah,
are. and
right.
it's just-
It's a turn off.
yeah, it really is. It
Speaking
really
of pork chop, he's doing a set tonight.
is. Oh shit.
I'm joking. I'm totally
pork
joking.
He was
I'm
actually
totally
there on. Was it Thursday night or Sunday? Shit, when was that, McGuire's? Oh fuck, I don't know. Was it Thursday or Sunday? No, Sunday. I was
Yeah,
at McGuire's.
I think it was
and
Sunday.
Pork chop was there.
Is he too short for you? A guy like pork chop?
Yeah. Name's throwing me off too. I can't fuck a pork chop, man. Wait, we could have a kid. What up, lamb chop? Have an Asian kid, chop suey.
That's great.
A little daughter
can't.
chopsticks.
Wait, she was at Gilgo, now she's chopped up.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, I can't do it.
That's great.
I don't know, man. Yeah, but no, pork chop is, he's a good dude, though. He's nice, you know.
Yeah, he's a
absolutely,
good,
yeah.
hilarious comic. I think he's
Yeah,
great
oh,
on
yeah,
stage.
he had him going.
Yeah,
He
he's
had
great
him
on
going.
stage. I think he's a rising star. You know, so everybody check out Pork Chop if you get a chance.
Yes.
And but yeah, so like, when was the last relationship that you had?
Well, I'm currently in one.
Oh, really?
Actually, I'm currently in one.
Very
and,
good.
I don't like to put it out there, so I won't say who.
Why is it somebody we know?
I
won't. I'm not going to ask.
not clear
but-
if you know or not.
Oh, okay.
Male. Not clear if you know or not. But I like to keep it.
Yeah,
there.
that's cool.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am not on social media.
I did notice.
yes,
I wanted
did
to ask
notice
you
that
about
too.
that.
Yeah.
It's like this fucking bitch blocked me. No, I deleted it back in February when I just my feed was just full of anti-trans nonsense, and it was fucking my head up. It really was.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
it's hard
impervious
to
to
hear
bullshit,
that,
right?
yeah.
So I just deleted Snapchat, Instagram, got rid of all. Somehow I still have a comedy Facebook page that my friend administers. That's how I found out about Land's show.
Right.
Because my friend was like, "Yo, this woman texts you." I'm like, "Oh, cool," because I didn't know about it. So I deleted it all, and I have saved probably 1,000 hours of my life. I do more things with my friends and go outdoors.
Right.
So
Yeah.
fuck Facebook.
And
Yes.
you probably feel better about yourself
Oh no, I
too.
feel
Self-esteem
no because
is
I
probably-
don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not getting shoved down my throat.
Right, you're not getting stressed out. You don't feel like
Yeah,
the world is about to
exactly.
end and all this shit. Because it can be very toxic when you get on social media, especially in this political climate and the things that are going on.
Oh, it sucks.
It could ruin your fucking day, and especially when you're that a part of it, a part of what people are criticizing.
And honestly, right now, anti-trans rhetoric, that's vogue, right? I mean, that shit is just like, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
They blaming us for everything. We're like 0.0000001 of the population. We couldn't even take over a fucking photomat, but yet we had actually
Photomat.
Come to think of it, there are no photomats. Maybe we did. So
yeah, maybe you guys did take out the
exactly. But like, how the fuck are we to boogie them?
Right,
I mean, it's
yeah.
just, I don't get it.
It's just a crazy time period, man. I think it was smart for you to get off of social media. I think a lot of us should get off of social media.
It does suck because like there are some friends I met back again from like high school from social media. I don't have the number, but whatever. And the comedy, it's better for comedy, but it's just not the trade-off. It's not worth my mental health.
Yeah, because if you're
I don't know.
scrolling and you see all these things, it can
Yeah.
mess you up.
I will say though, it was big news when you disappeared, so to speak.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people
was
are
it?
talking- 'cause
And a lot. It was a big topic
what
of
happened?
conversation
Oh,
around
the
it.
podcast going down too.
You were missed. Yeah, your podcast was canceled. Right. Well, not canceled, but you stopped it.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. I don't know what happened there,
I
but
just-
no,
just-
you were missed. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
good.
Absolutely.
So you just
Yes.
decided cold turkey. I'm gonna get off social media.
2 o'clock in the morning, got
boom,
up,
and just-
downloaded my data, and not deactivated, deleted.
Wow.
Everything done.
Wow,
And
so
then I
it's-
hired 2 companies, Privacy Bee and Incogni, to delete all my data off the internet. Scrub my shit.
So you're completely cleaned off.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking ghost.
Wow.
I love it.
And you're happy that way.
Oh yeah, fuck that. The people that I care about, that I love,
They know how
They
to
all
find
know-
you.
yeah, we all
they
know.
know how to
That's
get a
it.
hold of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? I'm good. Everybody else, fuck off.
She's talking about you, Charlie. Fuck off.
I don't know, Charlie. So
Charlie's here. Good night.
The black man is leaving.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing, buddy?
Good.
So you did your set?
I did my set.
How'd it go?
It did wonderful.
Oh,
Nice.
good
It
was
answer.
wonderful.
Nice. Good crowd?
Yes.
Very
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Now, and what's the deal? You know Ann? She asked you to do the show?
She asked me. First of all, I saw a flyer
Okay.
and I got in contact with her and asked her, is it possible for me to get 5 minutes? So she's, next thing you know, she called me back and that was it. And she was like, yeah.
What are we throwing out? I don't, your shirt, it just says rid. What are we getting rid of? I know, I was joking.
I'm new at this.
These are the jokes, man. That's why I'm in here and not on stage with you.
How long have you been doing comedy, Charlie?
15.
15 years?
Nice. Locally or in the city?
It started out here on Long Island.
Okay.
And I was just starting to go out to Manhattan.
Okay.
And then the little switcheroo, and now it's like I have more time out in Manhattan than I do out here.
Oh, okay.
So
you're out there hitting the clubs.
hitting the clubs.
Nice.
And how is it like? How is the comedy scene doing out there in Manhattan?
Oh God, you gotta ask me.
I did a show a week before COVID. I was hosting at Broadway Comedy Club.
Oh, nice.
Because Kim and Julius used to have me come out, and I would host for them a lot, and it was great. And then I do a show. It was like Sunday, March 14th.
Yeah.
And that's the last fucking time I
That-
did
yeah.
a show in the city. 'Cause
Really?
I've
So
never
that was
been
like 2019, 2020 ish?
2020, I think.
Wow.
That was me. I was the last one. Governor's was closed. McGuire's was closed. I was at the brokerage. I was the last one to go up at the brokerage on
Tony
that
shut it
Sunday.
down.
That was
Tony
it. I
shut it
was the
down.
COVID
He
comic.
he was the COVID
I
comic.
shut Governor's down.
Well,
And
that's
that lady at the table that I was sitting at was just hacking, coughing the entire time. I'm sitting there going, I'm gonna die, because that's when this COVID was scary. So like,
Fucking
really,
didn't know what was
Patient
going
Zero
on.
and shit.
yeah, she's like, like she was just straight up. This is before everybody was masked up. This is like,
Well, that was the same year that I won John Butera's comedy contest, and
Oh,
for
nice.
winning that contest, I got $250.
Oh, that's all right.
Headline a show, and I had a speaking role in a movie, and I shit you not, this is what I thought the fix was in on the contest. The movie was Gender Bender 2. Right, no, I'm not.
Gender Bender 2, the Emily Santosa
Yeah,
story.
and the trans comic won the contest. I'm like,
That's
like,
funny.
dude, I was just a better comic that night, I swear.
Did that ever come out?
No, because fucking COVID.
yeah, COVID
And then
ruined-
Gilbert died, and then
Oh, yeah.
so there you go. So
Right.
one, and then Mother Nature
Wow.
stuck it up my ass.
Well, speaking of Gender Bender, we had a conversation before we went on the air.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can go over that again, because I would love to get your take on that, and then be able to show the video to that gentleman.
What, the Joey Cola?
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Would that be all right if I showed him? Yeah, because I would love to just kick his ass.
So we got to set it up. First, we have
What did I miss?
Mike.
Oh, so I do my show in here, as you know, every
right.
Okay. So I have my host. I have a different host. I'm in here every Monday through Friday. I have a different host every day with me. My Wednesday co-host. His name is Michael Kaplan. He's not a comedian. He does some acting, but he's not a comedian. But he does a show with me on Wednesdays. Back in 2002, me and him went to Governors used to have a club in Medford, right on 112. And we went, and Joey Cola was performing that night. And we were sitting, I mean, our elbows were up against the stage. We were right there. Joey's doing his show, and this guy, Mike, is not laughing. I mean, he's literally like, I swear to you, literally like this.
He doesn't laugh at comedy.
Right.
I've never seen Joey Cola, but I heard that he is.
He is.
Like comedy
It doesn't get any
he
better,
was
really.
Amazing. Yeah, you got to see it.
So Joey stops in the middle of
And
his
he's
act.
high energy.
Oh, yeah, high energy. He stops in the middle of his act and points at him. He says, "Are you going to laugh at all tonight?" And Mike looks at him. He says, "Well, if you say something funny." This is my friend, but I wanted to strangle him.
He says that to Joey Cola. who's
Said it to
like
Joey Cola in the middle of
one of the
his
great
set.
Long Island legends of stand-up comedy. Super energized.
Hey, everybody! Hi. I guess you forgave him. If
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Well,
It's-
Charlie hasn't forgiven him.
Right. It's come to bite me in the ass. So Mike. So here, fast forward to current day. Mike comes in here on Wednesdays. He feels the need to tell the story sometimes. He's told it to Bartlett. He's told it to Bales. Jackie the Joke Man. Like he
why'd
sits.
you be proud of that?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He's proud that he
Exactly.
heckled the comic.
So
A
Charlie
legend.
comes in here before. We've never met Charlie before. This is the first time we're ever meeting him. We're getting ready to go on the air. He walks in. He goes, "I watched your show the other day, and I want to kill your friend." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So take it from there, Charlie.
He said that Joey Cola that night wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought me into comedy.
Joey
He's one of
Cola
those
is
people.
never not funny.
He will Governors, this place on a Tuesday night he would host the show.
Right.
Pack
yeah.
the place. They didn't care about us. They cared about him.
Right. They came to see Joey
They
Cola.
came out to see him, and he was doing all types of stuff. I mean, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Every single night, wherever he's at,
He's a killer. He
Yes.
kills. He's
He's a comedy legend. Yeah.
He's high energy. It's nonstop, and he just brings it out, man. He's just always great. Everyone should check out Joey Cola if
I
they
gotta
get a
watch
chance.
it. Yeah, I gotta find out when his next show is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've heard that he is.
Oh,
You gotta check it out.
Yes.
He's one of those people that if you're in the comedy business, you starting out, that's the person you watch.
Not only do you watch him, but he is the nicest guy in the world. He
Yeah.
will spend time with you and go over whatever you need to talk about and help you.
I gotta meet this guy.
Oh,
I'm 7
he's
years in.
wonderful.
Is it too late? Because you said when you start now, so I'm. All right, cool.
You're good.
I'm trying to see. There's Ali Walker.
All right, that's my cue.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Do it.
Emily
Thank
Santosis,
you.
go out there and kill it.
Have a great time out there.
Get him.
Let us know. Come back and tell us how you did. Cool.
I can tell you now.
All right,
Yeah.
Emily getting up
So,
there.
yeah, I'm with you, Charlie. He needs to be smacked.
So what do you do when you're in that situation? If you have a heckler and they're not laughing, or they tell you that you're not funny, how do you handle it on stage from the performer side of it?
Well, basically, I just look at the person and call them an idiot.
Do you have
That
any
works.
stock comebacks?
I forgot my stock. I forgot. I used to. I mean, I forgot it so much to where it's like I don't really need it.
Right.
Because the audience is every once in a while, but I'm supposed to keep it in the back of my mind. But that time I was like, you know what? You're a really idiot. You're
Right.
a really moron.
And you don't see a lot of hecklers these days, like negative. A lot of people try to get involved in the show, but they're not heckling, so to
Yeah.
speak. They're not saying
Yeah.
you suck or anything like that anymore.
Yeah, the comedians do that.
Yeah, exactly. The comedians will let you know that. But the nowadays we're seeing the audience try to participate in the show. They want to be part of it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's a whole nother level of this. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you get somebody that does some, and usually one subject. This was over at Konkoma Comedy in Ronkonkoma.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Back in the day, on a Sunday night, bikers, motorcycles. Didn't know what was going on, but I saw the bikers. I was like, uh-oh.
This is gonna be fun.
I walk up in there, and they're all sitting down in the front, and they're having a good time, and the show starts, and everybody's starting to have a good time. They're starting to feel it. One comedian goes up there. I won't say his name, but he looks at one woman and says something stupid. One biker, right next to him, stood up 2 steps on the stage.
Wow.
Grabbed him by his shirt and say, apologize.
Wow. Made the comedian apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He took 2 steps back, sat down with it turned out to be his wife.
Oh, wow.
After that, no problems. The show kept going. But
It's hard to be funny after something like that happens.
yeah, but he did it to himself. I mean, you got to know the audience. You got to feel the audience. You got to see what's going on.
You got to read the room.
Yeah.
And if
right.
it's the bikers and they're here to have a good time, you do that. That's your job.
Yeah.
Do not talk to them. If you do not say something stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you never know.
You see a room full of bikers, you don't normally want to start messing with the girls.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's funny you say that because just today, I don't know if you happen to know Scott Papakiri?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Going back.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott and I, by coincidence, we grew up together. I've known him since kindergarten, maybe even younger. He posted just today. He posted how what does this guy want to come in?
I'm not sure. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How you doing?
Hello.
Come on in, man. Come have a seat. Oh, okay. Got it. Thanks, Carla. He wrote today how back in the day at comedy clubs. Hi, Oscar. How are you? Nice to see you. He posted just today that back in the day, if anybody took any steps onto the stage, the bouncers, not only would they pull you off the stage, but they would, kick your ass outside the club too.
Yeah.
And he was saying that they don't have bouncers like that anymore. The big giant guys who just you're scared to even say hello to.
They got these guys that wear a suit and just stand there and just with the flashlight.
Right.
Please don't cause no problems. Please
That's
don't.
right. Please, sir. Please. Oscar Aiden has joined us.
Yes, Oscar. How you doing?
Hi. Hello. Oh, wow. Look at all these men clapping. Wow.
Is that's a normal Saturday
I guess
night?
you have to because it's Pride Month, but They have to, it's like in their contract. They're like, when the gay's on, you got to clap at least for June.
Does this qualify? Like I tried to wear something as close to rainbow as possible.
You literally look like
I am a lesbian. I love women.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Did you go up yet?
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah, you're headlining, right?
Yeah, so I'm headlining the Giggle Room.
Right. Yeah. Did you tell Emily to fucking hurry up?
No, I just let it go.
Yeah.
I let it go. I come in, I talk about everything, I complain, and then I leave.
That just sums it up right there.
Yeah, that's my style of comedy. It's just I just want to complain. That's why I got into comedy. I just want to bitch. That's all I want to do. I want to bitch. Huh?
What are you complaining about these days?
Oh my God. Well, oh my God.
Where do I start?
Well, Can I share a bit that I'm working on?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
So I'm doing this bit now where I talk about all of this immigration and all of the the deportations that happening.
Right.
And it's just it's a mess. Yeah. And there's gay people never cared about that. Like gay people never cared about the whole immigration thing.
Right. It wasn't on your list. It wasn't on
my my bucket list of things to care about.
Right. Yeah, you had other things going on.
And then now when they're deporting everybody, it's under this narrative. Well, the narrative was like, they're taking our jobs and this and that.
Right.
And again, gays, we never cared about that.
Right.
Do you want to know why? Because they're not taking gay jobs. Right? When was the last time you saw an all Venezuelan cast of Cats on Broadway? Like when?
That's true.
They're not taking a job.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask what a gay job is, but you just told
It's the
me.
last time you saw an all Mexican cast of The Wizard of Oz on Broadway.
Or when
that's the thing.
When did they go to Home Depot last to actually cast the show?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If gays had run immigration, it would have been like America's Next Top Immigrant. Like, honestly. Like, it would have just been like, oh, you have a family? No, Paco, you stay home. You can send them a letter. It's fine. Brings new meaning to separating families.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, it's
great.
like, and I like it because one of the biggest piece of advice is when I started comedy was like, don't pigeonhole yourself into like gay centric comedy or gay only, but because of who I am, I add it to the things that I think would make sense.
Right.
And I make it like it's almost like current, but it's not. It's gay, but it's not gay. Like I'm not going to talk about blowjobs and this and that because it's like you come out here to audiences like governors and things like that, and you're not going to get the people who are like, what? Blow? No. They want to understand something that you can kind of like. You can do comedy where it's all encompassing and everybody will get it.
Right.
Somehow someone's going to be like, oh, it's gay, but it's still
but
like
I can relate
common.
to it.
Right. I can relate to it. It's relatable.
Right.
Yeah. Thank
Which is
you.
always
I
good.
mean, my God.
He just summed it up for you.
My God. I was rambling for hours and he was like, you're relatable. And I was like, that sometimes you need a straight to do a gay show.
There you go.
There
you go. Yeah. We're relating to each other right now. So
He's the straight man.
Yeah.
One way, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
No, but I think that's what I love
you
about
can go
comedy.
to me for the thesis. You can go to him for the cliff notes. Like that's how it works.
Well, that's what I love about comedy is that we can all bond through laughter and all kind of relate to each other through that, and I think that's important of what comedy can bring. It could help you relate to if you're watching like straight comics, and then it helps us if we're watching like Emily Santosis or gay comics and stuff like that. That's why I think these types of things is fantastic.
Well, you have to be. I look at it now and it's like, I grew up watching like Mad TV and like the old SNL, and this was a time when it was like you could just say whatever you want. Right. I grew up, watching Roseanne and all of these shows where it was like, back then you made fun of fat people. Back then you made fun of gay people. Back then you made fun of ethnic people. Right. It was just life. Right. And then, unfortunately, people became a little, bit of a pussy. Sorry if I don't know if I can say that.
Okay, that's fine.
But that's the difference between, I think, myself and comics who may are a little bit more on the younger side. and LGBTQ because they're like, oh, I want to talk about like, my issues and this and that. But I'm like, no, bitch, I'm going to fucking make fun of everybody.
Right.
Because that's how I grew up. I grew up with actual comedy.
Right, yeah.
And like that's important to me.
So you think we softened up? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think we softened up?
I think it's going back.
Getting back to being
Getting
rougher,
back to a little
edgy.
bit more roughy and edgy. But it's one of those now where it's like, how do you have to remind comics, if you're going to be rough and edgy, you still got to punch up.
Right.
Yes.
I agree with that.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Tell an abortion joke. Tell a trans joke. Tell anything.
Even an
gotta
abortion joke,
punch
huh?
up.
Even an abortion joke. Wow.
Okay, great.
Okay, cool.
Fabulous.
Carla Okerson.
15
No, you
minutes,
got
okay,
it. Let me tell
so
you something.
we'll keep
Let me
an eye
tell
on
you
the
something.
clock.
You can do an abortion joke. I do an abortion joke, and I
Yeah?
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always like, listen, I don't think we should call it abortion anymore. I don't think so. It's a very rough thing. It's a rough name, right? We should take a plan out of the religious rights, playbook. Well, life is precious. Life is a gift. Fine, let's call it a gift return.
There you go.
I mean, my God, you've got a 90-day return policy. Like, what are you complaining about? What Republican woman wouldn't be like, oh, I love a gift return?
When you say it like
I
that.
love a gift return. Oh, I can get behind a gift return. Women
great.
at church will be like, I've done a gift return. Have you done a gift return? Yeah, I did one last week. Oh,
I think you solved the whole issue.
yeah, honestly.
just rebranding it.
Yeah, it's a lot about rebranding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-gifting. That's it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think because the LBGTQ, like the whole, I wanted to just make sure I get this out right. It's like
Exhausting?
No,
Yes.
it's
I love my community, but my God, I get
for lack of a better term, it's like the in thing, kind of like you
to
guys.
be gay.
Yeah, like you guys are like we're hearing all over the news now what's being accepted and what's like people getting canceled. Like you guys, it seems like you have.
Here's my thing about this.
Well, I'm not explaining myself well, but what I was going to ask was, do you feel that you can kind of? You said you feel like and you're saying you think comedy's starting to move back. Do you think that you guys can actually make kind of push that forward?
I am. I certainly am. I am a steward of bringing back politically incorrect humor.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I think
I'm all for it. I think
it would be acceptable by you guys more than it would be by a straight comedian. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know, because here's the thing. I think it's how you do the joke.
Okay.
It's a lot about how you formulate the joke. It's a lot about how you tell it. It's a lot about what you're saying. It's also a lot about fucking comedic timing, which so many comics don't have these days.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
true.
being
It is
very
true.
honest.
Yep.
I can't tell you how many comics I'm like, oh my God. And listen, I still have a lot to learn. Like, I still have a lot to grow. I've still got a lot to, it's
How
a
long you been
long
doing it?
journey. I started in 2015.
Okay.
And then I stopped to play gay volleyball.
Gay volleyball?
Yeah, gay volleyball. People always ask me. They're like,
different
they always ask me what the difference is between like regular volleyball and gay volleyball.
Use
and
your
I'm
mouth
like,
on the ball instead?
no,
What does it
the
mean?
sport's the same. It's just the sounds are different. And you ever been to the pregnancy ward at Mount Sinai? Yeah, it's literally that. And then the pandemic happened, and I couldn't play with gays anymore, and in all aspects. And so I was like, you know what? I'll do comedy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, this was never I'd never wanted to do comedy. So many people will get up on stage and be like, oh, I always wanted to be a
you
comedian.
seem like a natural.
Oh, I always
Yeah.
wanted to be a comedian. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to be a pilot.
A pilot.
pilot.
Yeah, I wanted to be a pilot. My parents were like, no, you can't. You don't have 20/20 vision. And I was like, all right, gay comic it is.
Wow.
And where are you from?
Originally,
Yeah.
I'm from Turkey.
Oh, okay.
And then I grew up in Chicago, and I started comedy here.
Because I'm trying to,
very
I was
cool.
trying to place. There is an
Yeah.
accent there, so I was trying to figure out.
Well,
but
it
you have a
teeters
great.
between Long Island Jewish mother
Yeah.
and a Nolita Italian waiter. Like, that is how it is. Because a lot of people will look at me and they're like, I don't get it. I see Aladdin, but I hear Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Right.
It is.
Exactly.
It is.
Yes.
Where's the tree?
But it also works
Where's
well.
the tree?
It works great with comedy. Like
Yeah.
it's a cool voice to go with
Yeah.
gay comedy.
Well, like
I
you
mean,
said
yeah.
too, it's not always what you say is how you say it, and
Right,
the comedic
right.
timing, and you have that.
Yeah.
You definitely have a good way of how you tell the jokes and how they come
Because
out.
if you look at me, you'd be like, all right, he's ethnically ambiguous, right?
Right, yeah.
And so, but I think that plays to how I can do comedy, because you don't know whether, I'm
Right.
gay or French or, or,
I always mix the two up.
yeah, honestly, yeah. Same. Same, boo. Same. Same.
This
hilarious.
This is fun. Where does this go?
It's live on YouTube.
Oh, is it really?
Govs
Oh my
Comedy Club
God.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love gay people. I just want everybody to know that.
We all love.
I
gay
mean,
We love
I
everybody.
do.
That's right.
I do give them a little sass, but I love gay people. I just want all of you. Okay, good. Am I looking at it? Here we go.
Yeah, that's your camera. Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Do you make
I
fun
should have
of?
I should have been over here.
No, you're on. We got
right.
you.
Do you make fun of your fellow gays in your acts?
All the time. I make fun of everybody. I took a note out of I think it's Bill Burr, where he was like, you have to defend and argue. He's like, it's like if you're gonna make fun of someone, you gotta defend them, and then you gotta argue against it or something like that. But it's like, I'm like, I can't, because here's the thing, if I come out here, right, and let's say that this audience is predominantly more of a, let's say, moderate or conservative audience.
Yeah.
If all I do is make fun of Republicans,
Forget it.
they're going to be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
However, if I also make fun of Democrats
Right.
and liberals, they're going to be like, okay, I get it.
Right.
So you've got to be like, you can't just get in there and make fun of one certain people, because
Right.
here's the thing. Again, if I'm going to do road gigs, I have to be relatable.
Right.
You
Right,
never
right.
know what you're going to get. You
Right.
might get Republicans, you might get Democrats, you might get atheists, you might get Jews, you might get everything.
Right.
Jewish people, sorry. And
Do you ever have a hard time winning over a crowd?
do I ever have a hard time?
I feel like you have like a kind of a take charge vibe probably when you get on stage.
Do you want to know something? I don't care.
That's the
I get
key.
on.
That's one
I
of the
get
key.
on stage and I'm like, listen, I have my jokes. These are my jokes. Some of them are absolutely amazing. Some of them are a work in progress, but I enjoy doing them. Either you like it or you don't.
There
That's
you
how
go.
it goes.
That's how you have to be.
Yeah.
I think that's. I think a lot of people should be more like that.
That's how it is.
I'm
I'm
doing
not
it for you. You're doing what you
Yeah,
think.
I'm not. Because here's the thing. I don't care. I don't care. You don't like it? I don't give a shit. I'm getting paid, not you. You know?
With your money.
Have your did your viewer count go down because you have a gay on the show
No,
now?
it's going through the roof.
Okay,
Not
I
at
just want to
all.
make sure. I just want to make sure. If you need to remove me to get
No.
your view. Okay.
No.
good.
You see, the thing is,
you're rocking it.
Do you
nobody's
actually?
ever
Can you
watching.
tell the viewer count on this?
Yes, I actually see it right now. And actually, honest to God, since you said that, it's gone up 2.
Oh.
There we go. If anybody has a comment,
I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the 2 bots that just joined. Everybody else is fucking murdering on that show. Now I'm nervous to go after
You're
No,
gonna kill
those
it.
people.
You'll be great.
So it's all primed up. That crowd's
So
primed
it's Emily's
up.
out there
Yeah, it's
now? Is that
good.
what's
I
happening?
think so.
Yeah,
Emily's
it's
out
good.
there.
It's a good.
She's great,
It's a good, good room in there. The gig room, very
Yeah.
intimate. And
I mean, I'm looking forward to offending the lesbians first. You just listen. You offend the majority right off the bat, and then you just get it out of the way.
But be careful. We saw some of them, man.
Yeah.
They're more men than we are.
Oh, I don't care.
who's easier to offend, the lesbians or the gays or the trans? Which ones get offended the easiest, you think, or is it case by case?
Honestly, anybody under the age of 25 is very they're very picky about the comedy that they like.
Yeah.
That's a great.
They are
I
not going to
agree
be
with
the
that.
ones that are going to go and see like Shane Gillis or like myself or like, a few other comics like Bill. They're not going to go and see them because they're like, no, I don't like that what you're talking about.
Right.
But gay people over the age of, I would say, 30, who grew up with like Joan Rivers and Kathy Griffin and like other comics,
Right.
they know and they appreciate good comedy.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, because it's like, who did you grow up with? I grew up with Joan Rivers. I mean, I remember I went to go see Joan Rivers, I think 2 months after 9/11, and she literally did a joke about someone from the building, and I remember it got a lot of heat online or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, but my friends died in that. So like, it's like, what do you, and the thing is though, is that it's like, you have to be able to like laugh at you got to make fun of yourself. And that's the problem, is that so many groups, it doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat or moderate or what, independent, you got to be able to make fun of yourself.
You
If
have
you
to, and you
can't
have to
make
laugh at
fun of yourself, then what's the point?
Right.
So is there anything that's taboo or off limits to you or no? Like rape or something?
Yeah, I try and not do, because it doesn't, there's nothing there for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something where I'm like, oh, this is something I want to talk. I feel like a lot of comics, they're going to talk about something because they want to be able to add like a shock value to
Yes.
it without actually knowing or
Yes.
having experienced anything.
right,
Yep.
yeah.
So for me, it's just like, no, I'm not going to talk about something that I haven't experienced.
Right,
You know? Like, I'll talk about, a lot of other things, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
No, it's fine.
No, don't worry about it. Thanks. I mean, there's one sitting right here. She could have said hello. I'm right here. There's
Actually,
women-
there's 2 of us.
Yeah. Oh. Well, hey.
How you doing?
How you doing? But that's the thing. I think it's like, there's a difference between comics who talk about things that they know they can talk about and make fun of, and comics who like make up things in order to find a shock value in it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
You're
that
like,
a lot
I
of
don't need
times.
to. I don't need to talk about that shit.
Right. Yeah. A lot of the younger comics, they just want to shock you. They're just trying to be like just the shock value, and I think that falls flat 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, because you're not. What you're doing is you're hoping for the shock in the audience, but like you kind of gotta follow that up with laughter,
Right.
or a joke.
Joke.
Yep.
Kind
Yes.
of punch.
You gotta
Yeah.
follow that up with a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
It's like these. So I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. I'm doing comedy because I have realized that I have past the age of being able to find a sugar daddy. So I can't. This is it.
There might be some sugar daddy out there.
yeah,
You never
there
know.
might be, yeah.
He
Yeah.
might be waiting in one of these
If
audiences.
I don't know who your listeners are, but if there is anybody in Wayne Scott, hold on. I just had it. I gotta pull this
Oh,
up.
this is your next show?
No. This is the what is this? This was the oh, here we go. I need this is the cities with the most expensive homes in New York. Yeah, let me just scroll up to the top 10 here. So, so if any of the listeners are in Old Westbury,
Oh, okay.
Quag,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Quagga is out
Quag
by
is
me.
fun.
That's out by me.
Amagansett,
Yep.
Sands Point,
Sands
Wayne Scott, Bridgehampton, Watermill, and Sagaponack. If there's any listeners there that would love a average homosexual who can make them laugh and cook rice.
He cooks
You,
rice,
and
everybody.
you find me, Oscar Aiden. Now listen, I also will take someone in Woodbury and Wackapuck and Orient.
Wackapuck, there might be a few.
You know what? No, I'm okay. I don't know if I want to live with someone in the Wackapuck. I'm okay.
A lot of those towns, most of those towns are Long Island, so you're getting there. You're close.
A Cold Spring Harbor. If
Nice.
there's anybody,
Oh, yeah,
I like
yeah.
a Cold Spring. That's very ritzy. That
Yes.
sounds very wealthy.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, Cold
It is.
Springs Harbor. Yeah. Oh, do I need to get going?
Yeah.
Oscar, before you go, tell everybody where they can find you and follow
Oh,
you and all that stuff.
Find me on Instagram, Oscar Aiden. It's Oscar Aiden, Aydin. And then you can find me on TikTok. I'm going to be touring and doing some shows. So just, find me and I'll post. I usually post my shows there and all that. I gotta do all the update and the website and the dates and all
It's a
this.
lot of work. It's work after the work.
Yeah, and I gotta, because I don't have a manager, so I gotta like email all these clubs and been like, hey, my name is Susie and I'm Oscar's manager, but it's really fucking me. Do you remember that movie Tootsie?
Yeah.
I'm literally fucking Tootsie right
You're
now.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie trying to get myself fucking jobs out here.
That's how you gotta do
Honestly,
it. You're playing the game.
Never, probably gonna have to walk out here and drag sometime.
I was going to say, it worked for Emily, so you got to put on a dress.
Oh, did it? Okay, all right. Listen, I'm okay. This was absolutely wonderful.
Oscar,
Thank
Come
you
back
so much.
sometime. We'd love
Yes,
to have you.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Oscar Aiden, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice.
Go out there and kick some butt right
We
now.
have one viewer in California named Ann who says she's rolling from watching you. Wow.
Very cool.
Wow, that was like a hurricane just came through the room.
Oscar
huh?
Aiden, everybody.
That's one of the
knowledge.
people you got to learn from.
Yeah,
He's one of
absolutely.
those people.
Did you know him already or no?
No.
No, you just met him too?
Just met him.
Wow.
There you go.
That was cool. That was fun.
Maybe you could be his sugar daddy if you'd like. Do you live out in Woodbury?
I am from Westbury.
Ah, very nice. What? So Westbury, right? That's nice and close. I grew up in Hicksville, so we're neighbors.
There you go.
Nice, very nice. Wow, that was something.
That was good.
That was a lot of fun.
So the crowd out there is pretty happening today, Charlie. Out there.
Yeah. I'm really happy about it because it's I've been there before and over here, and it's like 3 people in the audience.
Right,
but
right.
The show must go on.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely right.
That's
Yeah.
how I was taught.
Yep.
And it's a full room out there right now, right?
So now I'm like, I'm on cloud 15 right now.
Well, it must be nice too because it's it's a pride event, so I'm assuming a lot of the audience is gay. So it's like it's like it's your people kind of right. Like you're able to just so you can't go wrong. So were you able? Does that give you an added confidence and or just make you feel kind of at home as opposed to a non-pride event?
No.
Like a normal night. Like would you have done anything differently if this was just a normal night at a comedy club? No. Okay.
No.
Nice. Okay. Good.
I
Good.
can do, like he said, I can do Republican, I can do Democrat, I can do kid shows, and go up there and just do the stuff that I just did.
Nice.
So
that's great.
Do you talk about the times that we're living in because we are in such crazy freaking times? Yeah,
No.
it's some people go
It's-
right in, some people stay away. I think it's better to be evergreen sometimes and stay away from it.
Because you can tell by if you with the other comedians, if another comedian goes up there and he does the bit, and it doesn't work, it's like, oh wow, that's should I use it? Should I not?
Right, exactly. If you start to, if like you have political stuff and you're seeing that the crowd's not into it, then you're like, oh shit.
But some of them got balls enough to go up there and do it.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
What's your writing process like when you're putting together your act and your jokes and things like that?
Oh, my writing is basically observing. I talk about myself. I talk about my family members, who are really.
It's a lot to draw from with the family.
Hi, Aunt Edie.
Art Edie? You said?
Aunt Edie.
Art Edie.
Oh God. She doesn't like me. I realize she really doesn't like me because when I came out, my mom was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" I was 13 years old. Are you sure?
So yeah,
Really?
tell us about it. So you told your mom you came out. That must have been a tough day.
She gets on the phone and calls my grandma.
Your mom right away called you grandma.
Grandma, hi, how you doing? Hey, I just want to let you know that things have changed about me. I'm openly gay, and that's all I wanted to say. And it went like wildfire. She called relatives and all the other people.
Wow.
So all of a sudden your whole family's calling you up to ask you
Are you really? Are you really?
Really?
Are you serious?
So that made coming out that much more difficult. You had to answer each like one-on-one phone calls with your entire family.
It took 30 minutes. You got relatives in North Carolina. You got to talk to them.
You never met them, but you have to call them.
Exactly.
That's like going through the paddy wagon. Like, you remember back in the day when it was all stanky, you got to crawl through. You just getting hit by everybody. But so, all right, so you go through this whole event. First of all, it's hard enough back in the day when you're 13 years old to tell anybody that you're gay.
Right.
And then on top of that, your whole family's kind of shaming you a little bit, it seems like.
Well, in a way, but it was like they wanted to see if I was really serious about this, and I said yes.
Did they ever try to bring girls into the picture?
Oh, my father. Hi, Dad. It's $20. I want you to go over to the movie theater and take this.
He would set you up on dates.
She likes you. She really likes you.
Wow.
Okay.
And you had zero attraction to any girls?
None. Just sitting in a chair, just watching the movie. I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, the movie was great.
That was it.
Wow.
So,
Well, it was but I'm also. You did it at 13. Now, I mean, I'm assuming from looking at you that the age of 13, we're talking 80s, late 70s, maybe. Okay, late 70s. So
79.
So it was also So it was also like a kind of a little bit of the sign of the times. Not so much that they're against it, but it just wasn't. You know, it wasn't.
It wasn't mainstream, like
right?
It is
It
now,
wasn't
or acceptable, really.
So is it safe to say that as not so much being against it, just more of the shock of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
not that it makes it any better.
When once that family thing is that wave that disappears, then you got to deal with the neighbors. You got to deal with the neighbors. And
when did you know you were gay? Like as a kid, like when did you first realize, realize that you were attracted to men? I guess.
Basically, going to the gym and working out, and then one thing led to another, and then it was like, uh-oh. That was it. I was like, oh, I gotta do research on this.
And this is before the internet, so there wasn't any other way to research. Who do you talk to at that point when you're, I feel bad. You're a young kid. You're at the gym. You're getting aroused by men, and now you have nowhere to turn to. So what do you read? When you go to the library?
Yeah, go to the library.
Priest.
No, I don't go to church. No.
Are you sure? Let's call your mother. No.
Oh no! But it's crazy. It's now that I'm adult and I can deal with the situation. Oh, the craziness that goes on. They try to put. I got in trouble on account of major trouble on account of it, and I had to go to jail.
Wow!
Jail?
For what?
I had to go to. If you heard, you seen the TV show Scared Straight?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
Yeah, I remember Scared
with
Straight.
I forgot Columbo.
Peter Falk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still goes on to this day. It still goes on. Next thing you know, you're gonna go over there and they try to set you up. They set you up. Oh, I should say they set me up to go. And I found more information about going to jail than I ever needed to know about. So now it's like people are like walking around and they're telling me, instead of doing this and that, the shower scenes.
Yeah.
I've seen the shower scenes.
So
the shower
you ever
scenes are
have
very good.
You ever have to toss a salad? I just wanted to say that line as he walked in.
What the fuck did I just happen? What is going on?
I wanted to try to
doing, my friend? How you doing?
Oh my god!
I deliberately saved that question for him to walk in.
And the answer is yes.
Charlie, this is Johnny McDonald, another comedian. This is Charlie over here. He's a comic as well. Charlie's up.
Do you hear the whole room go silent for a second?
Did you ever toss us out?
Okay.
Johnny stopped.
It's really good to see him, man.
It's like this. He's literally.
I'm glad we could be united as one, and black and white.
Yes,
But
exactly.
then, I don't want to feel like I'm on an episode of Ops.
Let's sing some Ebony and Ivory.
And he was telling us a story about it being in prison and being a gay man and all that stuff. And he just said that
You were in prison. No, nothing wrong with that. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded like you had a lot of fun.
It was interesting. It was interesting. I met people, guys that you would not even know.
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Really?
Because when they so like you saying that like when they like how did they get here? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like
basically they were going around asking around. So
what were you in for?
What you in for? It was like I have no idea. They just brought me up in here. Next thing you know, oh, he's cute.
I just wanted 12 salads.
And they were like, "Oh, you want a 12 salad?"
So you're pretty popular in prison.
Not much, but I wasn't the only
one.
You
were like the pretty girl at the prom.
Without a dress. And then I come back out here, and it's like, okay, now, I look at it like, if anybody's gone to prison and they've been there for about 3 years, something's going on. Someone's going,
Really? So anybody who's been in there for 3 years, you say definitely has had to have some kind of...
Oh, yeah. Because as soon as they put me in the room, I go out and about to take a shower. I'm the only one. I figured everybody else taking a shower. They're watching television, which is right near the showers. I'm in there, butt naked. I'm over there. I'm showering. Next thing you know, there's a big poster mirror. And next thing you know, I look. Damn near all of them are looking right at me as I'm showering. I'm like, okay. Is this supposed to scare me? Because it doesn't.
Did you put on a show?
No.
Like
I know I've heard some stories about putting on a show.
Really?
Yeah. They take you for a walk.
So they were all watching you?
The walk. Yeah, they're all watching me. I'm like, I'm observing this. I'm like, okay, all right. Let's see what happens. And chances are, all I have to do is just say I'm openly gay to one person.
And then they all gather around.
Within 15 minutes, everybody's like...
How long were you in for?
For 3 years.
Oh, for 3 years. Okay.
Wow.
Now, in those 3 years, right? Like, and you said, like, because you're gay, like, it was like, they, you were like, all right, yeah, you're
that
probably
flipped me out.
Yeah.
That flipped me out, because I'm like, how could you? I didn't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. I suck a dick. What?
But it wasn't like everything.
But they set it up as if it was like, oh, he's. They added stuff onto what I did in the past, and they just felony, take them out.
Shit.
And I'm like, okay.
Now, do guys in prison, do they get off more of like, all right, I'd rather have a straight guy so I can like say, oh, I turned this guy out, or would you like, all right, oh, that guy's gay. He's open to it. Let's do it. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Was like, well, we're finding this other guy. We don't know what's up with him, but we know this guy.
Yeah, he's
so basically the 3 years was,
and they're scared.
The 3 years for you was hard time.
Literally.
Sorry.
No, bring it on.
Like, were they more open? I think what I'm trying to like, where it's like, no, I don't want you because you're already there. Like you're already gay. Like I want to take this straight guy, so I have like some credit. Like, oh, I turned that.
Right.
Dude
Sometimes
that
turned.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Some gangsters. Yeah.
Like, you easy. You done sucked my dick last week. I'm gonna get this guy
because it's about power.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Power. It's not about really sexual. Like for a lot of the gang members and things like that.
Oh yeah.
It's more about power. It's a power trip.
Yeah, they're not even gay. It's like, I'm not even gay. I just want to.
Yeah, I just want to fuck
I just
want to
just
to let him know.
You know, I'm the alpha.
Right, exactly.
I can do this because I can. You know what I'm saying?
And then as soon as they get released and they go back out there, next thing you know,
they got addicted.
And they try to lie about that. Oh no, that wasn't me. I got a wife. I got a kid. I was like, oh, you got a kid and a wife? Really? What's his name?
Did you ever do that? Show up to one of their houses after when he got out and be like, hey?
No. I'm waiting for the right time. 'Cause we gay guys, we know who you are.
Right? Yeah. You don't forget.
We catch you, and you say something stupid.
Right.
We don't care where it is, whoever's around.
Right. Yeah.
We will drop a bomb on you.
I have a feeling you and Oscar are leaving together tonight. Johnny, are you coming in here to report that the Mets are winning?
No, it's so bad. Was there a game losing streak?
Yeah.
I went to the game. Was it last Thursday? They won a couple of Thursdays. They swept the Nats, and you're like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Right.
We're back in it, and they lost. It's 8 in a row now.
It's either 7 or 8.
Because I went to the game Saturday, the last Saturday.
Yeah.
And they lost to Tampa Bay. Swept them.
Wow. Oh, all right. Top of the 6th, they're winning 5-4.
Hey,
oh, they must have came back because they were down. They were getting their ass whipped yesterday.
Here. Let's break
yes. Yeah.
But
Baseball
better yet,
no?
Mets.
Sports guy. Mets guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But what's going on with Caitlin Clark, Johnny? I know you're a big WNBA.
Yes, I'm the only supporter.
Yes. You've been there from day one.
Yes, day one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Day one.
What's going on with Caitlin Clark? Why is she getting
They
beat up?
getting the ass? Why they just beating the shit out of this
beating her up.
white girl?
It's not even racial.
It's not racial.
She's getting beat up by white girls.
Yeah, now it's like it's white on white.
White on white.
That blonde girl was hot.
Yeah, the blonde who stuck up.
Oh, Sophie Cunningham is
those long legs, those long, delicious legs.
Sorry, Charlie.
I'm gonna be talking about some girls, right? We gotta remember that we gotta remind ourselves.
That's right. We gotta be manly now.
You were starting to turn us on with those stories.
You gotta smoke cigars and all that.
I was starting to look at Charlie's mouth, going.
You know where I live.
Charlie rocks.
It's an open invitation. You go to Charlie's house, there's dressing laid out everywhere. It's blue cheese.
It's like a puffy party over there. It's a Diddy party.
I don't have that much oil, but damn. Oh my God! He's going through something.
He's going under.
Oh yeah,
it's bad.
How is he still alive, man? I thought for sure somebody would have gotten to him by now to shut him up.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he's maximum security.
Yeah. Well, so was Epstein.
Yeah,
I know, right?
But Epstein, didn't he do it to himself?
That's what they're saying.
That's
now.
what they said. Yeah.
So we'll see. Nobody believes it though. Bongino's like, no, he did it. Oh, whatever, dude. You're drinking the Kool-Aid now.
So how was your show? You did a show here Thursday.
I was here. Well, no.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you guys.
What?
The promotion didn't help. We had no show.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so no show.
I did. I promoted. I talked about it every day.
I know. They heard Juneteenth. They're like,
No shit. Well, meaning what? Ticket sales or the club?
No, ticket sales.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm shocked to hear that. You, Saku, Ivory, that's a good freaking
Yeah,
show.
we have a hell of a following, right?
Wow.
I mean, it happens, man.
Yeah, it does. It happens.
Game,
It happens to the best of them.
So,
Yeah.
yep, a sad Juneteenth.
Yeah,
Very sad. I had nothing to do.
Sad Juneteenth.
I had nothing to do. And there was a basketball game on. That's probably why. I was like, they watching the game.
But then you watch Caitlin Clark get beat up.
Yeah, but that's cool because, I mean, remember when she first started, like the question was with Caitlin Clark was, all right, she's getting fouled. And now it's like, at first it seemed like a race thing. It's like,
right, yeah, because they were calling her a white girl. Yeah.
Hi.
And then, what happened. But now it's like
I thought you were one of the Pips for a second. You were just
Yeah.
kinda like, I don't know what was happening there.
one of the Temptations.
My girl.
Yeah. But like they
Sorry.
yeah, but now it's just like
like a free
no,
for
we're not
all.
letting this bitch do anything.
Yes.
now. We
They hate her.
they
Yes,
hate
they
her
do
now.
hate
It's like
her,
yeah.
She does instigate
She's-
a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
totally.
she's good.
But she's just talking shit. But
I guess
she's playing,
she
sports
might
and shit,
be,
but-
you know, the female Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're right.
Because before it was like, I remember like all the black was like, I ain't letting this white boy get no shots off me.
Right,
And they was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh no, he's an equal opportunity. He's whooping everybody.
Right, exactly. I think that's what
It's like
Caitlin's
that.
doing, and also the difference between her and Larry Bird is that she's literally kind of bringing an audience to this sport that
Yeah.
wasn't there before.
Yeah.
And I think they resent her for it because they see her as this.
But she's
you know,
helping
white kid.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly. She's bringing
everybody is
Yeah.
coming in. Everybody's doing it in now. So everybody gets to eat.
Yeah.
That's the way
I would like to see. Yeah, I don't know how you fix that at this point. I mean, they have to throw more fines or something.
Well, yeah,
to girls.
suspensions. I think
Suspensions.
this was probably they're gonna do more. I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not crying for her. She's fine.
She's gonna be fine. She's a
she's
superstar.
good, yeah.
She seems to laugh it off. She doesn't really complain much
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
She'll
she's-
complain to the refs, but I'm talking like in the press conferences. She doesn't.
Right,
right.
She doesn't talk shit. And
Yeah, at the beginning it was like she was the white Jackie Robinson. She
Right,
was just,
exactly, yeah.
Larry's like, oh my god, how can they do this to me? You know what I'm saying? She's a champ. She's a winner. She's handling it well.
Yeah.
And how can you not be amazed by, you know,
She's
what
great.
She's
She's
doing.
awesome.
Yeah.
how is the Liberty doing?
Liberty were 8-0.
Really?
They started off. They lost their first game a couple of days ago.
Wow.
Well, they lost 2 in a row. So it's
Okay.
like it was like, oh shit, they like just
Yeah,
throwing the
yeah,
house on fire.
yeah.
Yeah. So this season is like, they're really like gonna defend their title. There's like, all right, I don't think anybody's beating them. And they were just really whooping
Yeah.
all the teams, like the margin.
Defending champions.
Yeah. Yeah, so
New
and
York
the-
Liberty.
and the USA women's team, I don't know if you've seen the score, but if you check out that score, it was like I think 140-12.
Yes, it was something like that.
Like who's 12?
yeah, I heard about that.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
That's
I was
an
like-
ass kicking.
But it's like I was like, were they that good? Or that team really sucked? I forgot what it was, Romania or something. Something
Oh, I don't
I forgot, but it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. I'm gonna look it up
That's
now,
good.
but it was like 12 points.
And
Were
with
you,
that note, I'm out of here.
We
gotta
get into sports and we just ruined it for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right, Charlie. Before you go,
Yes.
what do you have coming up? You have socials where people can find you. What do you got?
Yeah, Instagram, Charles.Sturdivant 2025.
Now I
No,
what- now that you-
2024.
Now that you say that, I have seen you because you said before you started following.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just started. Yeah, because I forgot to ask you your last name. So now you say that. Yes, I've seen you on Instagram and stuff. Cool. It's a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, Charles. Well, look who it is.
Bozy.
Nice.
No. You got to be black or gay to be on the show. You're neither.
Well, the second one. The second one. Yeah.
You're neither. No,
second
Charlie,
one.
stay.
Don't have to pull my
Don't leave
leg.
me. Don't leave me. The only black guy here. You can't do it.
I was driving on the way in. I heard all about the stuff about black, prison, gay, and I was like, I gotta come in.
Literally.
Charlie would love to be your cellmate.
Yeah.
And,
Oh my God!
what would you do if a white piece of ass like him came walking into your cell?
What? Are you kidding?
Oh man.
You see the drool coming down my teeth?
Listen, I
You
watch,
sit on the couch, Jeff, so we get you on the camera.
Listen, I watch Shawshank, and I'm all down for it. I can definitely call him Red.
He'll dig his tunnel for him.
That's everything.
That's Jeff Bosey, by the way. He's a
I met
comedian
him
also. Oh yeah, you know
okay.
Charles.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Charles was getting ready to get out.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles. It was a
Charles is the best, man.
pleasure
Thanks,
having
Charles.
you here with us, Charles. Thank you, man.
Charles,
fun.
you rock, my friend.
Good.
Thank you for
Come on
everything.
back another time, huh? Thank you, pal. All right.
Jeff Bosey. So the it's like a handoff of two gay guys. And
Yeah.
And they all talk like this. Hi, I'm Jeff Bosey, and ooh, his seat is warm.
Yeah, I think we were making them get wet.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not farts. I mean, that's
Carla Okerson, ladies and gentlemen. Carla's keeping.
Yeah, we're all
it
here.
Yeah, you're holding it down
Carla
today.
kicks ass,
yeah,
man.
Carla rocks.
I'm running around.
Yeah. And thanks for bringing us some people in here. That was awesome. Appreciate that.
And you know what?
How much longer are you guys going to be on?
I don't know, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, we're almost wrapping up. Very cool. Yeah, we're still rocking.
live.
Come on in, Emily.
You going back in?
We're live.
Go back in, stop like
Yeah, you're wearing pink.
7 to 4.
Colors.
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
Sit with you guys for-
Oh,
Two.
nice. All right, let me get a camera on you guys.
Is the show over or?
No.
Oh, Kevin's still up?
We got Carla Okerson and Emily Santosis is back in the room. We're just going to sit
Now we
up
got to
the
break
camera.
out. Now we got to break out super
Emily
cameras.
Santos is the hostess with the mostest.
The hostess with the mostest.
Snowballs, ding dongs, Twinkies.
You got it all. You got it all.
It's
Are those sexual positions I don't know about? I don't know about those.
You're dating Mike. I'm sure you know about those.
I learned about donkey punching.
I never
Donkey
snowballed me or ding donged me. Holy shit! I got an Urban Dictionary. Johnny McDonald.
What?
Can you let me know what is it?
What's the
What?
ding dong?
I said I got Urban Dictionary. That how do you? I've never
How do I
ding
say-
donged or snowballed.
Why is he the Urban Dictionary?
I know it's
No,
snowball.
it's
It's just a dictionary for him.
it's just
Plain
it's
dictionary.
Ebonics. That's what it's called. It's the Book of Ebonics. Remember that was a big thing back in
Yeah,
they
Ebonics.
were really pushing that, and it's like
I remember.
yeah.
I remember I didn't realize it was a bad thing. Like
you have to wheeze bees going. Everything ended with an S.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? I didn't realize how
Wheeze
racist
bees
it was.
going to the stove.
I remember joking with a friend back in the day. I was joking with somebody. I was like, "Yeah, I'm bilingual. I speak English and Ebonics."
Ebonics, yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, man, that ain't even funny, man."
Yeah.
And he's like, he's actually pissed. I was like, "What did I say?"
Not to be confused with jive. Remember Airplane?
That's right. Don't worry, I speak jive.
I speak jive.
Love that movie.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Love that movie.
Oh man.
You speak jive, Jeff Posey?
I don't know what we'd be talking about.
What did I miss in the past half hour?
I don't. I just got
You
here.
missed
Charlie was talking about tosses. I walked in the tossing salad. I was just like, okay.
Put the headset on if you can, so this way we could.
And then also we got all excited because I sat down and I definitely noticed anal leakage. So.
Charlie was into it. He was talking about how he tossed a salad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was,
3 years in, and
he was doing his milkshake for the boys in the yard. He
Yes.
said he was taking his shower. They were all watching.
Listen, all I know, I got done hanging out today at my place, and I took a shower, and I put on Knock 'Em Dead live from the green room, and I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of gay talk. I got to get down here. I got so excited. And I was like, I went ahead, I was like,
Pride Month.
That's
a whole
when
month.
talk turns to action.
and then I was like, if I'm gonna dress for the occasion, I gotta put on my EJ's PJ's Knock 'Em Dead comedy shirt
there you
because that's what it's all about. Wearing this stuff. So,
Did I hear you right? Did you say your new place, or did I hear you wrong?
You heard me wrong.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought you
problem.
said something about a new place.
No, I was
Sorry.
just hanging out at my place.
Oh, my place.
My place, you know,
Okay.
my place, you know, my place, which is like like in the shower, alone.
Sleeping
Just
your
like Charlie.
DJ.
I have yet to sleep in this because I'm afraid to ruin it and everything because I get excited when I hear things about jail and black people and anal
As soon as
play.
Johnny walked
okay.
in, I asked the guy if he ever, because he was talking about prison.
The stains on the back are okay.
I was like, "Have you ever tossed a salad?" And he's like, "Yes, I have. As a matter of fact."
Yeah, just like that, huh?
Yeah, he's like, I love tossing the salad. So, all right.
I have a funny feeling he's gonna talk about Olive Garden.
I simply like all the donuts with the sprinkles and the cream inside. It's so good. It tastes so nice. I love it so much. It makes my mouth water.
See, I think
I like how he's Southern.
I think Jeff acts straight, but really is gay.
I think so too. I think that's,
Everybody thinks so.
But that's
Listen.
fine.
Listen, all I know is there has never been a problem when I was with Tony, and he's like, "Listen, you have to put on a dress for my show," and I was like, "Okay, what's the problem?"
Yeah, see?
Why don't you ask me to wear a dress?
Oh, you would be fan. Actually, haven't I asked you?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm
I
fucking
would swear I asked you a few years back.
Well, you shouldn't swear because you're fucking.
Yeah? Oh, I would love to throw you one of our murder mysteries.
So what?
You'd be
really?
great. Yeah, he does a murder mystery show.
Did you not know that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
not on fucking social media.
All right, don't yell at me.
This is a loud whisper. This is not a yell.
That's great. A loud whisper. I'm going to use that.
I love Emily's new voice.
Yeah,
I
me
really
too.
do. I like and
It's
and
sultry.
I've
I
gotten used to it.
There's
Yeah.
been like only a couple of comics I can mimic, like like Kevin Downey, and then
Do Kevin Downey,
the
let's hear
gay
it.
part. Oh, Kevin Downey. Like,
Go ahead.
Oh. No, it was really good. I came down here tonight, and you're gonna have a good time. And I like, yeah, no, it's really good. Yes, I love it. But
good.
like with I don't know what it is, but
You gotta do
Emily's
drink or whatever he says.
Yeah.
sip. But Emily's like, how you doing? It's
Yeah, I
really
sound
good.
like a 12-year-old with a 2-pack-a-day habit. That's great.
I know you sound like I cut down on cigars.
It's gotten better through the years since you got it done.
No,
though.
it's been 5 years. It's
Yeah.
definitely.
It's been 5 years already?
Yeah, it gets strong. Like I can actually project.
Right,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
but it's still like it's a lot of work.
yeah.
You got to push it real good. Salt and Pepper said that one time.
Or twice, maybe.
So how's everything been going, guys?
It's been going good. Today was a great,
it was
great
like
show.
a
We talked
like
to
a whole bunch of people came in and out
Yeah.
of here. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that creeped me out
It's
was
like a
like,
brothel in here.
oh god, I'll buy that for $1.
We had even Farley came in here.
Kevin
Oh,
Farley
awesome!
jumped in.
Very awesome.
He
Great
came
guy.
in here
Nice
for-
guy,
He
yeah.
told us
Yeah.
about his alligator.
Yeah.
The captain.
Captain.
And how was your set? How did it go?
Oh, yeah. No, dude.
Wow, your nipples are hard.
I think I took 3 applause breaks.
Yeah,
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what. Who's saying that she was killing it? Oscar, I think, who said that.
Yes, he did. Oscar said you were
Oscar's like,
killing
whoever's
that
in
thing.
there right now is killing it. And we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's Emily.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
our
was-
girl, Emily Santosis.
Good
Very
crowd.
nice.
Good crowd.
Cool.
That's
I was
awesome.
landing shit like Sully Sullenberger.
Is it a packed house? Is it full?
Mostly, yes, within 90%.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is.
That's
Good.
great.
Listen, I've done comedy to fucking 4 people, but those 4 people wanted to be there.
That's right.
So they laughed.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys also recognize the fact that today is the 50th anniversary of Jaws?
Jaws.
Yes,
It
yes.
is.
Oh, yeah.
And also the fact that Kittner Floats is still in business.
Isn't that what your ex told you? You're going to need a bigger cock?
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
I think
Yes.
we're going to need a bigger cock.
So we went down to Spencer's.
Yeah, Jaws came out 50 years ago. I can't believe it. I remember being a little kid wearing a Jaws T-shirt. I never saw the movie. I was too scared to actually
See it?
Yeah, but I remember everything was Jaws.
Wasn't that like the first summer blockbuster?
I think so.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that the
that was
first
what
major-
started the blockbuster
Yes.
season.
It was a phenomenon,
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
phenomenon. Lines around the block. Think about it, Jaws came out, then it was The Exorcist,
Well, that
and
was,
then
that,
Star
that
Wars.
was the second best thing to happen in 1975.
Is that the year you were born?
Yes, that was
Yes,
the
so
first.
you are also.
When's your birthday?
Fucking October, I'll be 50. This sucks.
Congratulations.
Now you can get your discount at McDonald's.
No, yeah, I think you have to be 55.
55 double nickels.
55?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Like, there's a discount at McDonald's?
No, you get like. You get,
That's very black. That's very black of you.
Oh, yeah, of course. And you got to fucking save
I
our money.
worked at McDonald's when I was 16, and the old people come in when we open at 6 a.m. for hot cakes and senior
So,
coffee.
yeah.
15 cents for a cup of coffee.
Wow.
15
But
cents.
I loved when the old ladies came in and ordered the breakfast vaginas. I'm like, what do you want? I want a breakfast vagina.
Breakfast vaginas? This is
Yes,
not
pretty
even
much.
I want one of those too.
That's why I heard you. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I heard you.
Yeah, I heard
It's on.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
working. We hear you
Oh,
fine.
you might not be able to hear us. On that
Yeah,
one.
you won't hear
when-
us, but
when was
we hear you
I
fine.
feel like it's better that way if I don't hear you guys.
Probably, yes.
When was breakfast done? Was it like 10:30, 11 o'clock?
No, it was
Or-
10.
10 oh,
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
So it's bad
No,
back
I'm going
then.
back, like, I was at McDonald's, it was 1991, I guess I was 15. 16.
Was that pre-McGriddle?
Yeah, the McGriddle, what the fuck's McGriddle?
The McGriddle changed the game.
McGriddle.
That was
It
the
did.
best
It
game.
did. It's
Before
like,
McGriddle.
oh, this is sweet.
Yeah,
oh, like
yeah.
it blew your mind.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it
We
really
had
did.
You
the
could do that?
Shit,
Yeah.
BLTs,
Oh,
Yeah.
cold and hot.
I remember that. I do remember
I
that.
remember that.
Which one? Where were you?
Glen Cove. I grew up in Glen Cove.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So, so it's funny because I get a job at McDonald's. The first thing I do with my paycheck is I walk next door. I'm working the morning shift now. We open at 6. I walk next door at 4:30 to this 24-hour CVS. I buy $100 worth of makeup. And they're like, why are you buying makeup? I'm like, it's for my girlfriend. They were like, you okay? I'm like, fuck!
Not CVS makeup.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You should have called me. I would have told you.
I didn't
Don't
know you
do
back
it.
then. You probably still in Guatemala. Or some shit.
I wasn't. But even then, I knew in Guatemala,
hilarious.
don't do the CVS makeup.
Yeah.
Even I knew that already.
Oh, CVS, no bueno.
You should have asked. No bueno. No bueno.
Where's a good place to get the makeup?
You got it. Well, now you go to Sephora.
Sephora.
Ulta.
You know, I went
It's
to
like a step down.
So my ex-wife, she texted me this morning. She goes, "Are you stopping at the Gap?" I'm like, "I wasn't planning on it." I go, "Why?" She goes, "Tyler needs shorts." My son. I'm like, "All right, no problem."
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "He's stopping at Ulta." I'm like, "Fuck all. Tyler don't need shit from Ulta."
You don't know that.
Fuck, he does. He's 14.
He might need some Zit cream.
No, he's got hair on his legs. Little bastard.
All right, so it might need a little Zit cream.
So
A little
wants-
skincare is not just
Stridex.
that's just girls.
So she has me pick up like this
They have
like
guy
sun bib. What? $100 for 2 things.
Look,
Yeah.
skincare
Goddamn.
is not just for girls. Do you know how much better Bozy would look if he would listen to my skincare advice?
It's a lot more than skincare to help
listen,
him.
listen. I don't know. You spend like $1.25 for a pack of those like paper bags. Put it over my head.
I
Good to go.
understand, but your face would be as beautiful as your nipples if you would just listen to me.
They are protruding through two shirts right now.
Yeah, they are.
He's got like what
Two
is it?
shirts and
Like-
I tried.
How come
Are those
if-
dime
how come
size?
if our nipples protrude, it's like taboo, but he can just flash his shit.
Well, he has those beautiful ballet pink nipples.
Ballet pink.
Yeah, ballet pink. That's what I would call it.
Nice.
Or ballet pink.
Where's Charlie?
Now I'm 100% positive that
are they
Bozy's gay.
Are they half dollars? Or
That was it, Johnny.
That was
Listen,
it. I got it.
have
I
the
got it.
cutest,
Half
tiniest pink nipples you'll ever like, and I
They're
also
very
have bitch
pink.
feet.
They're very
I have bitch
nicely
feet
pink.
too. I have bitch feet.
Bitch feet.
Oh no
What's
no.
bitch feet,
My
Jeff?
feet. My feet.
What's that?
Make.
Well, let everybody see at this point. Just
I'll show the ladies real quick.
Listen, I
And then-
appreciate bitch feet
Look,
because some
and I'll
guys are
watch
out
watch
there
them be
with
jealous.
some freaking
Like
hoofs
what?
that need to be shaved down and like just
he's
handle
going
it.
there.
Yeah, that's-
This
He's going
look
there.
at this motherfucker. Lift it up.
Holy shit! Why?
Tony's gonna be double.
Oh my God! Why are your feet zombie white?
Yes, I said the same
That's
thing.
like
That's not a normal color. I
That's
think
like
your
corpse.
feet are dead.
That's like corpse white.
Tony's double jealous. A, he's got a foot and B, it's pretty.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna be so serious right now.Ose are vampire colored feet. Like
All he's missing is a toe tag.
Joe Cavella, check it out.
that is not a normal color of foot.
Wow.
Yo, hey Joe.
I thought my appetite was
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, did you meet
Joe Cravella just lost 30 pounds. He could not lose. He could not lose. He didn't have 30 pounds to lose.
Did you
Those are
meet-
some
did you
sexy
meet
ass
Powder?
feet. I don't care what you say.
Is the
Powder.
toe tag on the other foot?
Show the foot
Powder.
again. That's like it looks like a fake foot.
Why
like,
does he
it's
have
like-
Nosferatu feet? I don't know about bitch feet. Those are dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
Slap them around.
Yeah.
Like,
Jeff, you gotta show Joe so he can.
I am.
no!
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Tony?
God.
Get that on-
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
During Pride Month, you show that little color? Holy shit.
I don't know if you noticed, but they got this thing called the sun. Fucking go outside.
The last time my
He would burst into
legs
flames.
saw light of day was 1989. I made a bet with the sun. I won't show him his if he won't show him mine.
You gotta wean
know?
those in
So-
little bits at a time.
You
and
need
just-
some
saw-
melanin. You need some melanin, Bozy.
Those feet and legs are brutal. What even is that?
That's like white. That's not even like.
That is.
That's
The,
like.
the only
I was working on getting on
It's the
camera. I'm
first
working
neck
on
and
it.
arm
Yeah,
transplant
yeah,
in
have a seat,
America.
dude. Have a seat. Join
Put
us.
away that 1992 tattoo. Stop.
only-
Your
You
tribal-
leave mine, I
Your tribal horse shit.
the only light of day he's seen is that shitty Michael J. Fox movie. That's fucking the only-
Him and Joan Jett. Yeah.
Yes, that's the only light of day he's ever seen.
Bozy, do you not own shorts?
No.
Can you get some?
No. No.
Maybe like a flip flop?
No, absolutely not.
All year round, you know.
All year round, jeans and t-shirts. I this is it. This is
How about like
all-
some jorts?
No, nothing. No.
Like, you know, like
Why?
the jean shorts,
So,
like the
I will
dad
tell you
shorts,
this.
the capris.
When I was around 11, 12 years old and the camp counselor wanted to touch me. Oh no, different story. No, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I actually went canoeing up the Hudson with a group of friends.
Is that like ding dogging?
It is like ding dong.
dictionary.
And then after that we marshmallowed. And then or was
that like
snowballed.
snowballed? Is that
Same
snowballing?
thing, whatever. So
Johnny McDonald, which is that the
I
same?
wore shorts, and the only thing they had available back in 1989 was SPF 30. They did not go any higher. Can I concur? Okay. So I put that on. I came back because it was a 3-hour venture. I came back. My legs were purple.
Wow.
Because I'm so white. It's an Irish trait or a Polish trait or whatever fair-skinned white person trait, correct?
What even are you?
So I went ahead. I had my legs purple, couldn't walk for 2 days. Put my legs in a bathtub full of ice. Within a matter of 10 minutes, the water was warm.
Listen,
so no longer again.
I feel like from seeing your legs, I'm not going to be able to see for 2 days. So like,
love is blinding.
Jeff, you didn't.
so is the white color of your legs blinding.
When we did the race and you won.
Yeah. Did you use nuts?
You didn't wear shorts that
No.
day?
No, you did.
I did wear shorts?
Yes, because we
That's
did.
why he won. He blinded everyone.
Yes, we did. We had a similar conversation.
Well, that's what it was. You had to have an itch in the race.
What race?
So on the 4th of July, what year was that?
That must have been
That
3
had to
years
be like
ago.
5
That
years
was
ago.
At least pre-COVID, so it's probably
pre-COVID.
more like 6 or 7.
That was pre-COVID?
Yeah. The high school back here, we decided to have a race. It was Jeff and Don and Carla and Tim Saliani and myself.
You wait, time out. Hold on, wait. You were in the race?
Yes, I was.
He ran the race.
Well, he hopped after
I
about
hopped.
half of it.
Yes, I hopped.
Continue.
I feel like everybody was like really racing for pride.
The
because
video
it was like
is
if
actually
Tony
coming
beats
out.
us, we're really fucked up
like
here.
anybody but Tony.
I have
Yeah.
the video scheduled to drop
You ever
right
seen-
around 4th of July. Well, I'm going to repost that.
That might have been
yeah.
2020.
You ever play?
Yeah, I think it was.
You ever play Mario Kart?
So you're saying that Jeff wore shorts and there was a pandemic right after? You think they're unrelated?
Oh, God.
His
And he
legs
won the
caused
race.
COVID.
It's probably
Yeah, he won it.
playing races against them. They play Mario.
Did you ever
Kart.
see The
Shoot
Strain?
you from behind with the fucking
That movie, that show on FX, The Strain?
Yes.
That was
I
like, that's
remember
his
that. Oh,
legs.
my God.
His legs
Yeah.
started The Strain.
He could start the whole thing out of it.
guy was just like gang raping him.
He loves
Did you not see his feet?
I'm
He gang raped us first. My eyes are never
Yeah,
going
you
to be
gotta show
okay.
him the foot. Well, let's see the foot again.
Look,
Jesus Christ.
it's dead. It's dead.
In the hood, you would be ashy.
First of all, don't touch her with that. Don't touch her with that.
She can take a picture of it so she can make money off it on OnlyFans.
No, she's going to take a picture of it so
All right,
she can
very
like
good.
barf later
The
and lose
stuff that
weight.
goes on here at
That's how we stay
Knock 'em
slim.
This is the
Dead.
green
We have
room.
green room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Govs. The stuff that goes
This
on
is-
at Governor's Commons.
There's an actual picture of Carla's eyes when she saw his leg.
Oh my God.
No. Why am I being punished?
I have, listen, I take care of my feet 100%. I can't walk around barefoot. I'll always walk around with either sandals, slippers, or socks. I take care of my feet. I don't have a foot fetish. I don't care about other people's feet, but my feet are the pride and gem of my life. I don't
Can
care
you
what you say.
like expose them to a little sun?
This guy loves his feet.
Can you use some bronzer on them or something? Let's see. He's like.
Emily, thanks again. You're the best. Emily Santosis. Hopefully she gets back on social media so we could all like her pictures and stuff.
I'll text you a picture.
Take care, Emily Santosis.
All right.
So, Joe, how you been, Joe Crivello? I haven't seen you in a minute.
I've been good, man.
You've been holding the same weight.
I've been just on this weight journey, man. Just getting out there.
I feel like you guys sandbagged me like Hershey and the Keegs did. Like you're like, oh, Carla, come in. Now look at Bosie's feet. Ha ha!
Which was worse?
You had a plan.
Which is worse, Hershey and the Keegs or
what would you
deal
have
with Jeff's
stand-
foot?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like visually, obviously the feet were worse, but like mentally and like having to like listen to like the flap yapping and like the snout talking, like the two of them flapping their snouts at me at the same time was rough too. That was hard.
It was
but
mostly
then like
Hirsch, though, I think.
the feet are like hurting my head too because like I'm watching. Like I'm never gonna get that out of my head. Like I'm gonna be screaming later on, like 2 a.m. I'm gonna wake up with those feet in my head.
Which one scarred you more, the feet or the therapy session you had? If anyone hasn't seen that, check out Hershey and the Keegs with Carla on there. It was a great episode.
It's interesting though. You say you wake up in the middle of the night, like thinking of the feet, because then when you wake up, you got to look at Mike. So I'm like,
I don't live with Mike. Are you nuts?
yeah, but I'm sure there's times you sleep.
Are you
together.
crazy? He'd be dead. I'd murder him. Have you met me? Like, come on. You see him alive and thriving. You have to know he's not living with me. Have you seen stab wounds? Does he look like he's lost some blood? Like, no. Do you see bruising on him? Clearly, he's still living at home. mean, be thoughtful about this.
I have seen some light bruising.
Light bruising.
Light
But like
bruising,
light
light
That's from you.
Those are love taps.
You want
Yeah.
blonde?
Well, I don't mean to brag.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Look, it's like
Summer.
it's a Shakira.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you don't live with Mike." I'm like, "Is he alive? Did you see him today? Is he dead? No. Have you been to his funeral? No. Clearly, no. We can't do that."
Do you get upset or jealous when he's making out with Bosie? No. Just like keeps him off you.
Who among us hasn't made out with Bosie? I mean, really?
Yeah, I think he
Cravella.
makes the rounds.
Yeah, nobody's raising their
I've kissed.
Literally,
I've
not
kissed
one person
Walker.
here
I've kissed
even
on
blinked.
Sill. I've shook hands tightly with Joe
I
Cavella because
wouldn't
he says
even-
stranger danger.
I wouldn't even kiss Jess to retire my parents. Like I just called them Jess because I don't even.
Why are
know
you
his
looking
name.
to retire your parents? What kind of murderous thing you have going on?
to retire my parents? How's that
Oh,
murderous?
like not to kill them, so that they could retire and
you
like
mean-
live a happy life.
Oh, I thought you meant retire them. Like I thought you were going that way. I'm going to retire them.
I wouldn't even kiss you to make my parents' life better. That's what I was trying to say. Yes.
I feel like that's kind of hurtful. Like you should. Like if that's all it took.
Yeah, if I was your parent, I'd be like, really, Joe, I think you should make out with him.
You should take one for the
if
team.
I could retire.
Can we get your parents on the phone?
I would. Yeah, I would force my son to make out with Jeff if it means I could retire.
I was like, no, you're making out with him right now. You're being very fiscally irresponsible.
Hold back.
Do it, Donnie. Do it.
There's not a tetanus
3
shot.
seconds.
There's not a tetanus shot in all of Nassau County that could cleanse you of what Jeff would give you. There's not even a condom.
Listen, I might suffer from
gonna be
ADHD,
really
but not
real right now.
STDs.
I know some of the places he's been.
Some of them I used like
very
wipes after.
possible that Joe has a solid point.
They don't even
It
have
might
a vaccine.
be fiscally irresponsible, but for his own health,
Just have a few sores.
I don't think that he can. I don't think he can.
Listen, I
He's
use
very
Purell.
slim. I don't know that he has the immune system to be able to handle that.
Yeah, he might not be able to fight off the.
I feel like Jeff needs to sign a waiver before he buys condoms. They're like, we're not affiliated with anything that this is.
I would just like rinse out like Listerine really good beforehand.
Oh, that's
and
not
then
Listerine,
Bosie
condom,
gets
Purell, a little
Bosie
bleach.
gets around. I'm not saying it's quality. I'm saying it's quantity, which is a different thing. But it's
Right,
okay.
yeah. But
It's
for me,
okay.
retiring,
You got to
like,
make out
I'm
with Charlie
have enough
so
money
you
to
can,
retire.
Oh, yeah.
so you can get some melanin in you.
You know what? You know
That
what?
might help out.
You too, Bosie.
Talking
Both of you guys.
Yeah, I'm pale, but you know what? I'm tall. You know, it don't matter.
That's what it is. He has the correct amount of melanin, but it just can't it can't go that
It's
far.
limited.
It can't stretch that far.
It's limited.
I still remember this gentleman where he wore a hat for his graduation, and for about 3
yeah.
weeks he couldn't get rid of the whole tan line that
Yeah.
happened.
Did
It
you?
looked like he was having
For
like a
real?
hairline problem. He needed like a just for men.
It
real
was
quick.
longer. It was longer than 3 weeks.
Oh,
It was
nothing's
it
worse
was
than that.
months.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
I wore the cap in my graduation, and I got a crazy sunburn. So I had a line in my head, and I got all like the biggest gigs like I ever had. Like I remember I did the Smithtown
yeah,
Theater like the
yeah.
next day, and I have this like bright red fucking forehead.
Oh my
It's
God,
like
that's
I had it
hilarious.
for. Not even kidding. I probably had it for like 8 months. It just didn't go away because I'm so pale that like that redness sunburn took the longest
It's
time.
still
to go
there. I
away.
can still kind of see
Probably-
it. Actually,
probably
like
is.
now that I'm staring at your forehead, I can almost see where the line might have been.
I tried to get the Puerto Rican haircut to cover it, but it's just it's not enough.
Just brush it forward.
Did you rock a do-rag? Did you like rock a
dude.
do-rag for a minute?
I would love to. Honestly,
Yeah.
if I were to get my hair wavy, I would be a different person.
You'd be a different person.
I'd wear the do-rag and sweatpants.
You gotta bring him to Brentwood and have one of those women braid it and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. It's my hometown, man.
I know some
Brentwood,
people from
I know,
Brentwood.
man. You love that place.
I love
It's
it.
changed since you moved, but you know.
I go there. My daughter still lives there, so
I'm
I go
so sorry.
I'm there all the time. Yeah.
I was in the car with the drug dealer in Brentwood one time just to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and he had like a gun in the back seat. He was like threatening to kill us. I kid you not.
The one at the
Wait,
mall?
what?
Buffalo
There was-
Wild
That's a
Wings
real
at the
love of
mall over
wings.
there?
There was
That's
I was
a man
with
who
my,
loves wings.
my cousin.
Yeah, you gotta really love wings.
So my cousin, he hung out with like the wrong crowd or whatever. So we wanted to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. This is when we were in high school, and he had one of his drug dealer friends pick us up.
You know Uber's a
And
thing.
yeah, but I'm in like 11th grade. I don't even have like $20 for lunch for the week.
That was
but-
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. But it was crazy, man. He had like some like crazy story.
You know you
I
could just walk to Buffalo Wild Wings and not die.
No, you know what's funny? So the kid was drunk,
Oh,
he's,
did it
no,
just open?
no,
The story gets
get this,
better
get this.
open?
It gets
Yeah.
crazier. So I start to like kind of bug out, but I just tell him, I was like, just pull over, bro. Like, pull over now, like whatever. And my cousin goes like, the neighborhood that we're crossing right now is more dangerous than this car ride. So that's why we're like, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, but now that kid, he's in the military now, so.
Hey, there you go. Now he's getting legal to kill people.
No, this country is fucking
People
horrible.
can change.
I just have a question.
didn't
Why
change.
couldn't you and your cousin get together and just Uber Eats the wings and not like die with
Yeah,
the
you
drug
have-
dealer?
you could have avoided the whole thing.
I'm
Today's
in
technology.
11th grade. I got
you
no
can't
money.
even have an account.
And
yeah.
you know my family too. They're all cheap. They're not gonna fucking throw money for that. Honestly, my family would rather me driving a car with a guy that's
Don't
drunk.
say
than
you can
give me
do
$20.
that. Don't
with
say
a
you
gun
can
in the
do
back.
That is correct.
In Brentwood. So you where you go to the where's that Wild Wings at the mall there, the South Shore Mall?
I don't even know. I think it was like we were close to Central Islip, Brentwood, like that.
Oh,
area.
you were in a good part of town. Yeah,
I feel like
CI.
that's a Wild Wings I wouldn't even want to go to.
No,
A lot of things are questionable about it.
everything's questionable.
But that's the thing is, it's dangerous to get there. But if any town is gonna make wings good, it's gonna be Central Islip.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they have the custom plate, like people in the back making that shit. You know.
Yes,
So-
CI, man. That's near the train station, I think, where you were.
I
I've
don't even
never
know.
been to Central
I'm
Islip
I'm
for
an
wings.
asshole.
Is this a thing I should put on my to-do list?
No.
That's too far.
No.
You call that Suffolk County. That's like going
That's
in.
crazy.
That's
I
too
don't
far
do
for
that.
you.
The
I don't
worse,
do that craziness.
the worse,
it's
the worse
all
the
out there.
neighborhood, the better the wings are. You can take
That
that
is
however you
true.
want to take
That
it.
is
but-
true. Go to the Bronx, you'll have the best.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll have diarrhea for 8 months, and
So it's worth it. It's worth the diarrhea, you know. Best wings you ever had.
Wow, this was one of the craziest shows we've
Yeah,
done.
That show
seriously.
rocked. We had a
You had
great
all
show.
types of nationalities and sexual orientation.
we
You
talked
guys
about
had an
everything.
African American guy and then had Cravella come on here and say crazy racist wing shit.
hey,
That's
man,
wild.
you know what? I feel like this haircut allows me to get away with that
That's
type of
true.
shit.
There you go. There you go.
I feel like Bosie's feet really like just bonded us together.
That is
like
it.
we're
Yeah,
trauma
there you go.
bonded now.
That's
like
that's why we
That's
have
why they call it toe
Bosie
jam.
with us, because
we're all
Bosie's
gonna
feet.
call each other later, just cry and be like, "Are you seeing it too? You guys are still seeing it?"
I feel like they could use
day of
like
the foot.
they
We're
could
gonna
use
have to have meetings about it.
yeah they could use Bosie's like feet in the ending credits of like American History X or something like that. That's bad. Like if someone spilled wine on his feet, it would leave a stain. Like it would be done.
His feet are a symbol for
I feel like Johnny should be uncomfortable sitting next to Bosie's feet. Like, he should
I'm
not be
mortified
okay.
right now.
He should not be okay. He should be wildly offended. He'd be like, "That's literally too white."
No, I said he
Far
was
too white.
ashy. Like he's permanently ashy. It's like it's not going.
I don't think it's ashy. It's like ashen, like his feet died.
Yeah.
Like he died. Those are
look
corpse
like
feet.
a dead.
It definitely makes you want to revisit and watch the movie Powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely
You
has
know?
that powder
So-
I
vibe
remember
for
that.
sure. dude.
So,
Yeah.
and then hopefully I get hit by lightning
That's
when I
because it
leave
never
here.
sees the sun. The last time it's been out in the sun was 5 years ago. We did the run.
I feel like I have real questions
Wow,
about his
that's-
circulation. Like they're that shade of white
Right,
today,
yeah.
but like some of those toes might be black next week. I have questions. I need to know your sugar levels.
How tight are his socks? Yeah. You wear those long socks that go up the calf.
Listen, all I know is my shoes hurt. So, because I make the laces nice and tight and everything.
See, so she might be onto something.
Yeah.
Carla might be right.
Yeah, all I know is my eyes hurt. That's all I know.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being Helen Keller for a day, okay? So,
I
So
think
when
it's
you
gonna
go
be
on
about a week.
when you go on a date, right, and you know it's time to get
you busy? I
Leave
make
the
sure I
socks
keep
on.
the socks on so I don't
Socks
blind
on,
her.
Leave the
gotcha,
socks on.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Socks
lights off. You know, like if the lights are like off, then I can put the light like the socks off, so you see a little light and everything.
Well,
but,
the light is coming from your feet.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, Rosie,
It
it's like
illuminates the room.
It's like
Get some
E.T.
thigh-high tube
It's like
socks.
those things you snap them in half. And they glow in the-
You need thigh-high tube socks to cover up all of that. The whole leg. Thigh-high
Yeah,
tube socks is what
the
you
whole
need.
leg.
Thigh-high tube socks.
So covering up the head.
Or just tell the girl you're wearing the thigh-high tube socks and they're really white. And then she'll just think that's what
Or
you got on.
lights off, like fully off. Like
Draw
fully
the
off.
curtains.
You got to get like the cover, the dark.
Yeah,
Blind
like the blackout curtains, close the
Around his
windows,
feet,
put
yes.
it like everything,
Blindfold
and
her.
then be like, "This is so romantic."
Yeah, that's it.
And then she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, is this candlelight?" And you're gonna be like, "No, it's my legs.
Exactly.
It's the soft glow of my bright white legs."
He also looks like they didn't have like any hair on your legs either. They're like completely clean and smooth.
Is that laser hair removal?
Yeah.
Don't be jealous. The reason for that, I'll explain more. is because I always wear my socks up to a certain level, which is like just above my ankle. You know,
off all the hair through there.
And then I shave area. All like I always say, like when I do your shows, like and I took time to shave all the way down there.
Down where?
My ankles.
Oh,
so
I was curious. I wasn't sure what kind of a show it was.
Oh yeah, no. I always try to make it like PG, homo 13. So, and But other than that, I'm gay and white, so I'm gonna go get another drink.
I didn't know you were gay. But white was very clear. I have to actually get out there too. White was definitely.
Jeff Bosey, you're the best, Jeff.
I mean,
you rock, brother.
We don't need to do a 23 on Bosey to know that there's no DNA involving melanin.
Yeah, definitely very white.
That's next level white.
did it again.
I'm surprised he could walk on those feet.
That's next level white. That's extra white.
did it again.
He did it again. He managed to walk a room that was not even walkable.
He's like, we can't leave.
Johnny couldn't leave. Honestly, like
we were trapped.
I was done.
Johnny walked into the weirdest show.
I know. I walked into salad tossing.
Dude talking about tossing the salad.
Jeff's a guy you don't want to be standing next to.
Johnny was like, "Can I leave?"
Yeah, I can jump over. I can do anything.
He was like, "Nobody else wants to jump in here." Like, I can go. That'd be cool.
When Jeff walked in, he was begging the other guy to stay because he didn't want to sit.
Yeah, I was like, he's like, "You can toss my salad." That's what bring Bosey in here.
You should have seen the dude that was here, man. He loves tossing salads in prison.
Well, I love Jeff, but I think we should do a GoFundMe and get him a membership to a tanning salon of some kind. He needs some vitamin D.
He's got to lean into it slow.
Yeah, I feel like he could get a sunburn from turning on the lights.
That was next level weight.
He's pale. I'm pale.
I feel like he made Joe feel much better about himself.
Notice he was so white that it made me racist. I was like, maybe I'm not white.
Joe's like, I'm so pale. I'm good. I'm really not though.
Jeff,
I'm good.
Jeff made me feel heavier. He made me feel good about myself. But well,
that's what Bosey does.
Yeah, that's the type of thing where I'm like, clearly I am off-white, right? Like I'm off-white. Yeah. It's not like
right.
When people are like, "Oh, you look white," I'm
Many
like, "No, I've
shades
seen
were in
white,
Right.
and I'm not that.
Yeah.
I'm different."
True indeed. Me too. Those are the whitest feet I think I've ever seen in my life of a living person.
But yeah,
dude, yeah, that was like he's like what's the character from the movie Narnia? He's like half man, half fucking, but he's was half something and then half whatever.
I thought his toenails would just start falling off.
I don't even think he had toenails. That was the one thing I didn't even see that.
It's wild that just generally after so many years of wearing a T-shirt and doing this whatever, that literally you can have one entirely different skin tone on your face and forearms, and then you roll your sleeves up and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
It's like you gotta take your shirt off once in a while, man.
Yeah, we gotta get Bosey to the beach.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's a whole nother.
I think he would get.
Or we gotta buy Bosey some tank tops.
That's a whole episode.
No, I think
he won't do it. He'd be afraid of turning purple again.
I was saying
We'll
he's like
spray him with,
he's like the brother from Benchwarmers that never left the closet. You know what I'm talking about? The one that eats mayonnaise. I don't think there's a cure
we
for that
have to
type
coax
of
him to
illness.
see if we can get him to go out.
At very least, we need to get him a vitamin D supplement.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's going to be vitamin D deficient.
Yes.
He's not seen the sun in quite some time.
We have to set up a GoFundMe for Jeff's feet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to go because
I also have to go.
I have a Puerto Rican girlfriend, so if I'm not home by a certain time,
Oh boy!
He's about to get poked up.
I'm gonna lose so much blood. I'm gonna look like Jeff's
Where's
feet.
my Pookie? Where's Pookie at, man?
Yeah. Oh man, I thought my phone vibrated. So I'm sitting next to a Spanish woman. I just know it, man. I just feel it. But hey, man, it was a pleasure being with you guys. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you, Joe.
I promise, man. I'm trying to come by one of these Tuesdays
It's
or
cool.
Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy fuck, man. That's what it comes down to. It's as simple as that.
We gotta get you out. and
I'm
see you,
also
man.
making a run for it. I will see you guys later. I'm glad
Carla,
you guys had
cool.
fun.
Thank you, Carla. Thanks for everything today.
I'll send
Love
you
the
over
show.
my fee for the booking.
There you go.
I'll see you guys
Carla
later.
Rock, she's the
I'm
best.
going to talk
Check her
about
out.
Juneteenth for the duration of the
care,
show.
brother.
See you, brother.
And
Johnny's like, now
how
all these
important.
crazy
Now all these crackers are gone.
Carla Oakerson is the best.
Man, I am wiped out.
That was one heck of a show.
You had everybody.
We had a good mix of everything.
That is cool.
If anyone ever said that the Green Room show is not diverse, today we've
You broke into everybody.
We got everybody. We had
know.
trans, gays.
Yep.
We didn't have.
You don't discriminate.
Yeah, we did not discriminate.
Yeah.
We had all of our friends in here, and we
Yeah.
talked about everything from feet to tossing salads.
To the Mets.
to the Mets.
To Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
We covered a lot.
This
man.
has been very productive.
One of the most progressive shows.
Yeah, we should get
on Long Island.
We need an Emmy award for this.
Yes,
this is an Emmy award-winning podcast.
This is awesome.
We are, we're leaders.
Is anyone still watching? Do we have any comments or anything?
Yeah. Well, Ann California says, "Carly, you rock."
Yes, Carly does rock.
Ann also said, "Bosie is super funny," and John Rusiello agreed.
Very good. Yeah, Bosie rocks. Bosie's also a good sport, man. We were giving him a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Ann said that earlier she was laughing so hard her grandson came in to see if she was okay. Yeah, so that's
good.
They were digging Oscar,
Oscar
and
was
Emily.
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, yeah, that was great. So, what do you have coming up? Anything you want to promote?
No, I'll be in Atlantic City tomorrow.
Oh,
so nobody will
tomorrow?
be coming. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's
man.
cool.
I don't think anybody.
Where are you
here
performing
will
in
be.
AC?
Atlantic City Comedy Club at the Tropicana.
Oh shit! Good for you, man.
So
that's great.
That should be fun.
Who else is on that bill with you?
We got damn. Most city comics.
Yeah,
so,
all right.
They sold tickets to this one?
Yeah.
All right, I hope so.
So yeah, it should be fun.
Johnny McDonald, man, check him out. And where's your socials and stuff?
Here's Johnny Mac on all socials. I'm not good at it, so if you follow me, you're just gonna see pics of my kid. That's all.
Hey, there you go.
I don't have to
Everybody
do
wants
the
to know
other
They
stuff.
want to know the
but,
real you and what's
yeah.
going on in your world.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
now
good.
we have to be whores. And, you know what I'm saying? Just do
Right.
things.
You got to do.
Not that there's anything wrong with being
nothing wrong with it. It's a lot of work now.
Yeah.
I didn't know how hard.
It's not just performing anymore.
Yeah.
You do all the post stuff and
Yeah.
interview, all the.
That's
things.
Yeah, you have to be a director. and
so
it's
much
crazy.
shit.
writer and all that other.
I don't know if half the
shit.
guys get the time to do all that. Like,
No,
these
I
guys
don't.
are
I don't
doing
know.
skits
I mean,
and
the
this
young
and that.
guys. The young guys are doing. That's a young.
Yeah, it's like automatic. It's like it's
Yeah.
second nature to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said,
I know
then you
people
gotta
that
write,
are doing.
prepare.
Well, I part of it. It seems like people are doing better than what they actually are doing.
Well,
Right,
true.
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever. It's like, it seems like those like young guys that are doing it. Like they started and they would ask me for help or whatever, and now they're just they don't know me no more.
Right, yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like,
Crazy.
But but that's the name of the game, and I think that's the pandemic changed all that because
Yes.
you found new entertainers, new ways. You had to adapt to new
They
ways.
definitely
to,
stepped that up where
Yeah.
people were like, oh shit, you could do it this way now too.
Yeah.
And then they get a following, and then all of a sudden they're selling out shows.
Yeah.
And they're not even good at stand up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they don't know what to do when they get to that.
But I
point.
guess,
Oh.
but they have a good formula. Most of those guys, I know they'll either book strong comics, so it's a good
Right,
thing.
that's smart.
For comics, like if there's a TikTok guy out there and they want me to open for him, I was like, oh, this.
The worst one I saw was, and it's just because she also made us wait all night. She said she was going to come in the green room.
Oh, okay.
And then
So, yeah.
we waited all night and she didn't show up.
Yeah.
So I was like, you weren't that funny anyway.
Yeah.
It's this girl, you might know who she is. I can't think of her name, but she has the biggest mouth, like the Guinness Book of World Record, her mouth. So she go.
I think I've heard of
and
it.
she can put like a
okay.
soda can in her mouth.
Yeah.
And
Ramsdell is her last
Yeah,
name.
Ramsdell.
But she had a following. And
Yeah,
she played.
She
the
sold
club,
out.
yeah.
She sold it out.
It wasn't a sellout, but
it was good. She had a good enough
Yeah, she had a
people.
good,
Yeah.
a good. She draws and she
Yeah.
tours comedy. She's trying to be a comedian, but she's like every other star.
Yeah,
rookie
but I mean,
comic.
and that's what created more comedians now. I think it's
Yeah.
like, I think now there's more comedians than ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the
Yes.
definition of a comic is not just
It's looser.
stand up. It's
Right.
very looser. Like, I think the number one comics are like, I'm pretty sure you've seen Drewski. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like he has, he does all these sketches, has like
Right,
millions
right.
of followers. Never did a set in his life.
Right.
Which is fine if they don't want to. This is painful. Going up there, you know how it is. It's
a whole different world.
It's
There's no edits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing like if you're little Mo, and I think Mo is one of the exceptions. I think he does good on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a guy like that and you are doing skits and they're editing them, there's no edits when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, but like guys like Drewski and all these sketch guys that like are doing, like, you see them like this guy's in every commercial. You turn on the TV, you're like, oh my God, how did this happen?
did
But
you break?
more power to him, because now but it just gave other people, like everybody now is just trying it. It's like, oh, I was a stay-at-home mom, and now I'm I got $2 million. Now I'm selling out the garden. I'm like,
yeah, it's like, what the hell is going on?
Like, I used to clean shit in the comedy club just for 5 minutes.
Right, exactly.
Stage time.
But I still think that's the better way to do it, and that's because I'm old school. You know?
Yeah, I think it's just an old school way, and it's also something that if you're going to do shows, it would be nice if you were, if they do set, like I stopped judging people a long time ago. It's like, what's the point? It's like,
right,
you just got to get with the times. But they have a format where they'll book stronger comics because they know
that's the smart way to do it. This way the audience doesn't get gypped.
So like they can come out and host a show and a little it's like, hey, remember this clip I did? Yeah. And then you're like, let's play it again.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then some people, I've seen people that were like here, and then you don't hear much from it anymore. But you never know what's going on, So it's like
no, but that's the way to do it. You stack the deck with that's like kind of what Seinfeld did with his show, right? He stacked his show with real actors.
Yeah,
this way he could be the straight man.
Yeah, because he's like the least likable guy on the show.
Right, exactly.
Like,
everybody
loves Kramer and
George and Elaine and all. But it's the same thing with this. It's a similar model where, all right, I'm going to do a stand-up show, but I'm not a good stand-up comedian.
Yeah,
and they'll have the wherewithal.
And everybody
to do
knows. I think everybody knows how hard it is. We all tried it. I think everybody wants to do it at one point in their life because it's like, I think making people laugh is one of the most powerful things.
It is,
or more like it's make them laugh on command. It's like really, but it's such a struggle to just be comfortable up there and then once you start doing it more, it's like, all right, somebody asked me to do 10 minutes instead of 5. I'm used to doing 5.
Right.
I got to do 10. Oh my God. Am I going to do the same 5 minutes twice?
You
got to figure it out. And then over time, and then, it's such a
figure
struggle.
out your structure, your set list, all that kind of stuff, how you're going to do it.
Yeah. So
a lot goes into this, man. I hope people have respect for the comics and what they put into this thing, especially nowadays. Like you said, there's so many other hoops you got to jump through.
Yeah, it's a different lane.
Just to get
and
a following. And because even
to
the
get
bookers
booked
are
in the
looking
clubs.
at,
They're
like,
looking
at your followers.
Yeah,
right.
and it's like, I get it. It's business. You got to sell drinks.
Right.
You got to
But
pay
they never
rent.
had to worry about that 20 years ago.
No.
one was looking at you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, let me see your Instagram following.
They saw you at the club and they knew, what you're about. It's like, and everybody can film a special now. And everybody,
right. Yeah. Everybody's got
I think you just got to have to
yeah.
take your control of your own destiny and do it. Hopefully you could do it the way you want to do it.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the 80s boom all over again, where in the 80s, the market got flooded, right, with all the TV shows at the A&E Comedy Hour, MTV half-hour comedy hour, all these. So there's so much comedy that started that the clubs.
But
no
it's
one was
probably
going to the clubs.
only 30 comedians.
Right, exactly. But
because I remember watching those shows, I would see
the same
ones. Ray Romano,
Ellen was on the same one.
Rosie O'Donnell was hosting
VH1, right?
VH1,
Comedy Spotlight.
Something like that.
So many of them.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of happening now, where the market's flooded with all these podcasts, all these sketch guys, all these YouTube shows, all these YouTube specials. There's so many comedians, like you said, dude. I mean, just in New York alone, from Manhattan all the way to Long Island, it's just
changed.
And everybody's funny. There's, I think everybody's got something. There's a lot that aren't great, but the good ones are, But to me,
stand out. It's work.
It's gonna make people reinvent. It's gonna make people find new ways to do it.
Yep.
And and you just gotta keep jumping through the hoops, man.
Yeah, it sucks, but. Anyway,
all right. With that,
thank you,
Johnny McDonald, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Right.
Thanks for hanging, Johnny.
All right. Awesome. And even though I walked in the salad tossing,
that was so great.
Show got straighter and straighter.
Yeah, we redeemed it. We straightened the ship.
Thank you, guys. Good seeing you.
Thank you, pal. Good seeing you, man.
Johnny McDonald.
Johnny McDonald. Very nice.
Good stuff.
All right, Nilda is watching. Hello, Nilda. This is that's Rosie's. Rosie's aunt who watches every Friday.
Oh, hello, Nilda.
Thanks for watching, Nilda. Nilda, I did invite Rosie to be a part of this tonight, but she couldn't make it. But
she's probably doing a gig.
Yeah, probably. She's in high demand, man. Let me tell you.
Everywhere. She's in, I'm seeing her everywhere. Rosie rocks.
And everybody loves her, man. She's great.
We wanted to get her on the film, too, man. When we do Comic Sans, we're going to get her in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So,
and then Nilda said she thought we were going to talk about Juneteenth with Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny did mention it like 3 or 4 times. He wanted to talk about Juneteenth. We just kept ignoring it, like everyone does with Juneteenth. I'm just kidding. Juneteenth is a big day. It's an important day.
Absolutely.
And it's now an official holiday. We all got the day.
Right.
off.
Yeah. Man, we were.
Today was a good episode. If you watch the whole thing, Nilda, you should go back and watch some of the stuff. We had some really good interviews in here, especially with Oscar and with Emily Santosis, and then we talked about Jeff Bosey's feet for like an hour.
This was quite the show. 2.5 hours. Thanks for watching, everyone. And John Rusiello said, Tony, thank you for a great show. Great in capital letters.
Nice.
Don, always great to see you.
It's always great to see you, John. You're the best, my friend, and thanks for watching the whole thing with us, man.
Yes, thank you.
That's an awesome thing, man. I'm happy to.
All right, so what do you? Is there Donversations this weekend?
There is a Donversations coming. Well, the one just was last night. Everybody should watch it.
Jack
It was with
Adam?
Jack Adam, great local comic out of Suffolk County. We talk a lot about Nassau versus Suffolk comics. So you should watch it. It's pretty funny stuff. We talk about the Hamburger Club, which I mentioned is a thing that's kind of growing. It's becoming it's buzzing really well, and I'm a supporter of it. It's a good show. It's a little bit of a game show and Kill Tony mixed with what we used to do, put up, shut up, stand up. It feels like a whole bunch of stuff, but those guys are really doing a great job with that, and I want to see that grow more. So I'm rooting for those guys. Next week I should have an interview with Courtney Ortera, who's going to be in Comic Sans, and her friend, partner in the film that she's doing. So they got a film they're doing. I'll talk about it real quick.
Okay.
It's called Breaking Wind. It's three girls that are all best friends, and it's kind of like what was that show about the pants? Remember the traveling pants?
Oh,
movies?
yeah.
It feels like it could be something like that. Where you got one girl is she's very smart, and another girl is an athlete, and then the other girl is like model or something. And they all three of them have these different lifestyles, but they're all doing their thing. And it looks like a good movie. The only suggestion I would give them, but I think it's too late, is change the title.
Yeah.
Breaking Wind? All you think about is farts, and that might be the double entendre about it. Maybe that's what they wanted, but if it's a movie about three...
It's distracting.
It's 3 young girls, and then you look at these 3, pretty young ladies, and you're like, all I'm thinking about is which one's farting, and Breaking Wind. I just don't think it's a smart idea for the title. That would be my only suggestion. So, if Courtney, if you're watching this, we could talk about that. I'm interviewing them on Wednesday, and then I'll hopefully have that flipped for Friday, which is going to be a tough turnaround because I'm going to D.C. The first week of July. So if I don't get to it, it'll be in the week after. But
Okay.
That's the next interview I have going on.
Very nice. Nilda says she needs sleep. Sunday service tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for checking in, Nilda. Appreciate it.
And good luck with Sunday service.
That's right.
Say a prayer for me.
And gave us a bunch of hearts. Tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, bonus episode of the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show where we're talking to actor Bill Smitrovich. That's tomorrow at 11. Bill Smitrovich, probably best known as the father on Life Goes On. Remember that? Corky, the Down syndrome boy. So that's, but he's been in a ton of movies. Independence Day, 13 Days. He was on the pilot for Miami Vice. So many different things he's been in. So that's tomorrow at 11.
It's one hell of a name. I'm surprised he didn't change his name.
Yeah, I meant to ask him that, but
he stuck with that. Smitrovich.
You figured Smitrovich. You would think he would just go with Bill Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just one of the questions I never got to because, we were just kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is great because you do all the preparation, but then you don't need it, which I love.
I love when I'm in an interview and I just take the the questions away and just go with the flow.
Right, especially because there's so many people that just give you shit answers. And you're like, fuck, what do I
You
talk
have
about
to
now?
then have it. Yeah, it's good to have that, or you know.
Yep.
Or you could always, if next time with Smitrovich, just talk about Bosey's feet, and you'll be fine.
There you go. That'll kill an hour right there.
Yeah.
And you never know. All right, and then we'll be live again Monday morning. I have comedian Megan Hanley is coming in. I love Megan. She's cute as can be, and she's very funny and just a real down-to-earth, nice person. So, and a great comedian. She's playing here in the club at the Giggle Room next weekend. So check her out. She's
I won't
great.
be here. I would love to do a green room show and have her come in.
Yeah, she really is. She's great. So that's on Monday, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. All right, so we are out of here. Wow, we did 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Holy shit!
I gotta pee.
That might be a record.
The very first green room we ever did, not you, me, Eric, and Sally, we did 4 hours.
Damn.
We were shot at the end of that, man. That was crazy. All right, so everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you, brother.
Yes, thank you, Tony.
All right.